disfrutando al máximo de los puzzles. Así que voy a modo difícil. ¿Preparados? Puzzles a tope. ¿Listos? ¿Queremos darle duro a la cabeza? Miedo me dan los puzzles. Comienza una historia inesperada. Me pongo en modo cine. Desactivo dixper y vemos el preludio.
Take this, LeChuck!
Guybrush, come over here. Gently now. Remove my mask.
Will you promise to stop picking on me?
All right, I promise. Anything. Just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids. You're not supposed to be in here.
What's next?
Let's goof on those two. Pretend they're our parents.
Yeah! Sorry we ran off. You were probably worried about murderers and ne'er-do-wells.
Don't worry, I found him.
Come on, let's go.
Ni
Let's
siquiera
pretend
los
I
padres
have
de
powers
verdad.
that make lightning come out of my eyes. It's so lifelike.
I wonder if it's real.
Sí, es aposta. Es para no entorpecer mucho el cine. Modo cine.
Sorry, boys, could you stop following us? It's creepy.
Es el final del 2, o sea que
Yes,
estábamos
sir.
bien.
Come on, I saw a scurvy dog shack back there.
Scurvy dogs. I've never had one of
Scorbutifarras.
those.
No way, you have to try one. It's the best thing you'll ever eat in your life. No fooling.
Wow.
Me encanta.
I once got a scurvy dog that was bigger than my head.
Vale, ya tengo el control del personaje. Activo Disper. ¡Ahí va! ¡Oh! He picado en cualquier sitio y me ha entrado a un lado, o sea... Yo no quería esto. Yo quería... Pues como... ¡Wow! ¿Sabes lo que te digo? Estoy flipando, voy a guardar. ¡Ah! ¡Ah! ¡Mira! ¡Qué chulada la guardada! ¡Ay, Dios! ¡Qué cosa más maravillosa de verdad, ¿eh? ¿Qué haces? No, espera, porque sí. Quiero un poco más arriba esto y un poco más abajo esto, ¿vale? Para seguir regulando aquí. Y otra cosa estaba yo pensando. El efecto va bueno, vale, de acuerdo. Activado Disper. Esto. Fondo del bocadillo. ¿Dónde lo vi? Acciones. Tamaño. O sea, ¿no viene una parte lo que era la velocidad del texto? ¿Puede ser? Aquí, velocidad del texto. Voy a ponerlo un poco más lenta, que siento que va demasiado rápido a mi parecer. Y claro, me confunde un poco porque al estar el nombre antes, empiezo a leer y leo el nombre y estoy haciendo el tonto, ¿sabes? Entonces no me da tiempo. Entonces lo voy a poner más lento, ¿vale? Para poder leer tranquilamente el nombre de la persona que está hablando, porque iba como a fondo el texto, ¿no? A ver si así mejor, ¿vale?
Some places you go have scurvy dogs with cheese inside.
Vale, lo que no me gusta es que este señor va a estar hablando y me va a comer la oreja cada vez que yo intente hacer algo, así que creo que era al revés, que tenía que bajarle más la voz. Ahí. Vale. Mi inventario, abrir lista de tareas. Lista de tareas del gran piratilla, comprar escorbutifarras. ¡Oh! ¡Ay, ay, que se me mueve de una forma increíble! Controles. A ver, pausa. La barra de espacio, ¿no? Resaltar todos los objetos, tabulador. ¡Oh! Elegir opción de diálogo. Del 1 al 9 podemos elegir. Ver registro de diálogo en la coma. ¡Oh! Explorar registro de diálogo arriba y abajo. Guardar partida Alt S. ¡Oh! En plan... Saltar frase. ¡Sí! ¡Saltar frase! ¡Saltar frases! ¡Sí! Abrir inventario a la I latina. Abrir lista de tareas a la T, o sea, las misiones. Y a la M, el mapa. Y la O son las opciones del juego. Y cargar partida Alt L. Acción principal y secundaria. ¡Oh! O sea que la I es el inventario. Que tenemos nuestra lista de tareas. Y si le doy a la T, va directamente a la lista de tareas. Vale. Y en el tabulador, atentos porque le voy a dar al tabulador. ¡Tabulador! Y ahí vemos cómo se marca detrás mía un acceso.
I once had the hiccups for 4
Por ahí hay
days
un
straight.
círculo. Por ahí hay otro círculo. Son como las pistas de este juego que me van a dar para que yo no me pierda. Es la única pista que voy a tener, ¿eh? Nadie más me da pistas.
Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit?
Ay, es que...
What should we do next?
We gotta get to scurvy dogs. I can't believe you never had one.
Mira, hay gente jugando en la playa. Hola, señor. Menudo gafotas. Pedir al dependiente.
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
El dedo de grasa que tiene en el suelo. ¿Esto es una llave? Fijaos.
In France,
Fijaos.
they call a
¿Esto?
scurvy dog a
Es como
chien
pistas donde
forblex.
podemos... Lo que no me gusta es que Chucky esté hablando todo el rato que no me deja hablar con ustedes.
They put it on a leg to keep you from walking off with it. It says, return outhouse key when finished, or else. How much are the scurvy dogs?
Scurvy dogs are only a half piece of 8. That's money that grown-ups use.
I know what a piece of 8 is. Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
I don't see very well, but I can hear just fine.
How much are those chicken foot fries?
Chicken foot fries are 2 pieces of 8.
How much is a mug of grog?
Grog's for grown-ups. Beat it.
What should we do next?
We gotta get to scurvy dogs. I can't believe you never had one.
Looks like they need a swabby in here. I'll never be the ship's swabby. That is really low.
La de cosas que nos habremos perdido en otros
I can
juegos
stand on my head without using my hands.
donde no marcaban eso, gente. Fíjense que me señala un trozo de grasa del suelo, que yo, sin esto, pues, no habría clicado ahí en mi vida, porque habría pensado que era un dibujo y ya está. ¿O no, Morca? ¡Hola, Mangua! ¡Llegaste! ¡Tocaste la puerta! ¡Fue él! Mangua llegó.
You kids better have money.
Yeah. We've got all kinds of money.
¡Qué pasada la... que me gusta mucho el texto como está, gente. Se puede poner más grande. ¿Está bien? ¿Lo ven bien? ¿Lo quieren más grande?
Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure, if you give me a piece of 8.
Please? Can't you spare something for a couple of hungry kids?
Listen up, you little moocher. Let me tell you something. I don't like kids. I'm an honest businessman trying to make an honest living. I don't need 50 kids a day coming in and wasting my time trying to get me to give them free food.
I guess never mind.
Hey, I know. Let's look for change in the outhouse across the way. Coins fall out of people's pockets when they sit down in there.
Que estamos
I
jugando
want
con
some
los
two
niños.
scurvy dogs at the same time.
Él se comió una vez 2 putifarras.
Those glasses are thicker than the layer.
Saltar texto, saltar texto.
Now what?
Saltar texto. Voy a pedirle los patapollos
Can we
fritos.
get some chicken foot fries?
A
You
ver, ¿qué
got
dice?
2 pieces of 8?
No.
Then no fries.
Oh, vaya.
Can we get a couple?
Sure. If you... Now,
Una jarra de grog, por favor.
Can we get a mug of grog, please?
I told you, grog's only for grown-ups. Stop wasting my time.
La mosca me pone nervioso. Sí, ¿no? No la puedo tocar. Tenemos que ir al baño. Leer letrero.
Exhibit removed. Aww.
Puerta siniestra. Atar a Chucky. Sí.
Hey, Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
Nah, I want to get scurvy dogs.
Oh. Este será el baño.
It's locked. I should get that key from the scurvy dog shack.
Pero que te sigue el cole. Pero es que...
It's
Estoy
locked.
flipando.
I should get that key from the scurvy dog shack.
Debería coger la llave del puesto de butifarras. Pero la llave está... Pescar llave. Ah, la
I'll bring
pesqué.
this right back, sir.
Claro, es que...
Be wise to do that.
Dios,
I got
es de
the
loco.
leg from the last kid who didn't bring back the key.
Qué pasada, porque con el clic este juego todavía es mucho más fácil que los anteriores 1000 veces. O sea, clic izquierdo es ver y hablar de lo que estás viendo. Y clic derecho es la interacción ya del personaje, de coger algo, de tocar, de empujar o de lo que sea. O sea, está súper cómodo. Por favor. Exacto, van más rápido caminando. Visualmente es súper agradable y súper vistoso y súper bonito también, ¿eh? Que poco se habla de esto.
Wakey, wakey, Mr. Pirate. Hello? Boo!
Ha! He's dead to the world.
Sounds real.
Un loro.
Hey, Chucky, get ready to run. I guess they don't like visitors.
Let's go next door and get scurvy dogs.
¡Ay, que Morgan no estaba! ¡Mierda! Y yo intentando hablar con él.
I have an
Morgan.
extra tooth in the back. I can feel it with my tongue.
Morgan, me flipa la jugabilidad, ¿eh? Clic izquierdo, clic derecho, súper sencillo. Clic izquierdo es hablar del objeto, preguntarle al objeto, ver el objeto. Y el clic derecho es coger, empujar, tirar, todo a la vez. O sea, es una puta maravilla. Me encanta porque el tabulador es como el nuevo sistema de pistas. Y lo que yo te dije antes que no estabas es que estaba aquí dentro. Y que la cantidad de cosas que se nos habrán pasado por alto, como esta mancha de grasa, que sin esto, pues no habría visto en mi vida, la verdad. Ahora, también te digo, me imagino que el tabulador es otra forma de jugar, quiero decir. O sea, habrá quien no lo pulse en su vida a modo de super reto, entiendo yo. En el 2 también había para resaltar objetos, pero no lo viste en los controles, seguramente. ¡Ah! No lo vi. No, tío, pues me perdí eso.
Did you
Y
know
fui
your feet won't
ella en
smell
modo
if you don't wash
difícil,
'em?
pero en fácil. Una cosa rara que hice yo, entonces. Vale, vale. Coger llave. Abrir letrina con llave.
Good. You unlocked it.
Mira.
I don't see any coins, and I'm not putting my hands in that.
At home, I've got a collection of old scurvy dog sticks that fills a whole shoebox.
Porque este niño no para de decir tonterías.
Ugh, what is this stuff? It smells the same as the toilet. Please wash hands before leaving outhouse.
Lavarte las manos aquí.
I'm not touching that gunk. It seems more like something Chucky would do.
Hormigas.
Please wash hands before leaving outhouse.
In France, they call a scurvy
Era una
dog
hormiga.
a
Qué guapo,
chien
tío. Estoy
scorbut.
flipando, ¿eh?
It isn't a piece of 8, but it's a round piece of metal about the same size and shape as a piece of 8.
That's called a slug. It's like a fake coin.
Chanfla. Pensar en la chanfla, pones. Arrancar la chanfla del
Fake
suelo.
coin is almost as good as a real coin.
Se
I
llevó una
once had the
chanfla.
hiccups for full
Gross.
No me gusta que esté Chucky siguiéndome y todo el rato diciendo tonterías. Me estresa.
Chucky, why don't you look in the toilet?
No way. You do it.
Okay. Ugh. Gross.
¿Qué acabo de ver? ¡Sí! En la otra ponía nervioso el loro y en este pone nervioso la hormiga.
I am not doing that again.
¿El loro no? ¿El loro era? No, la abeja. ¿Qué coño era? Había ahí en el... O sea, hay cosas como por... La mosca, eso, la mosca era. Hay cosas como por delante de aquí de escena que es como... estresante. Un poco estresante. Me encanta lo rápido que carga una escena y otra. Es que estoy flipping, ¿eh? Es que estoy flipping. Vale. No había dinero ahí.
Exhibit removed. Let's not go back there again. We'll just get yelled at.
Yeah, let's get scurvy dogs instead. I'm
Vale.
hungry.
No volvamos ahí. Eso es el final del 2, ¿no? Esto de aquí dentro, entonces, Morgan. Estaban
In
aquí en
France, they
la
call a
cueva
scurvy
esta.
dog a chien
maravilla.
scorbut.
This would be great for apple bobbing.
Una rata bebiendo. Qué genial. ¿Qué pone
The
aquí?
words don't look like words, but there's a picture of a scurvy dog.
Escorbatifarra. ¿Otro barril que tiene lo mismo dentro? Esto me sorprende que hayan hecho lo mismo. Lejos de las ricas escorbutifarras, pone aquí. Y aquí por este hueco está... Ah, vale, es como que hay una cuerda, no se puede pasar por ahí, vale.
We'll get some scurvy dogs and then go play over there.
Ah, vale, no podemos irnos hasta que consigamos las escorbutifarras.
I'm not sure how we can get scurvy dogs without any pieces of 8.
We might have all we need. I don't think that guy can see very well.
Es verdad que está ese gato. La pista esta me la ha dado Chucky, o sea que...
Now what?
Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure, if you give me a piece of 8.
What can we get with this?
Tastes like a piece of 8. Enough for a couple of scurvy dogs if you want.
Perfect!
Take 'em, boy.
What are you getting?
What?
Just kidding. Here's yours. This is the perfect food. What do you want to do now?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
¿Qué acabamos de ver? Qué puto ascaso, tío, de verdad. Ella comiendo.
That's my friend Dee. Hey, Dee.
Hey, Chucky, what are you jerk faces up to?
We just got here.
I'm making a list of stuff to do.
Give me that. I'm an expert planner. There. Perfect. See you around the park, shitheads.
Jason, gracias por el follow, bienvenido. Hola, muy buenas. Dios, mira esto. ¿Os suena?
That's a cool anchor.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have. Did you know that anchors originally weren't designed to hold ships in place? They were used in combat. shot from cannons as a grapple when you were trying to board another ship. They started making them bigger and bigger because they would do more damage that way. Then, people noticed what happened when you missed the other ship and hit the sea bottom instead. The current bow-shaped design is actually less effective than the sharper V-shaped design that was popular last century. But the older design went out of fashion after sailors started to think the letter V was
Mucho
bad
texto,
luck.
señora.
You can still find
A
the
lo
old
mejor si
kind
la
around
escuchas entera te
sometimes,
dan un logro.
but
¿Te has
collectors
dado
have
cuenta?
grabbed most of them.
pasar
On a
esto,
modern anchor, if you look close, you can tell that one side is a that's to prevent the little flip. Most ink about their but the word anchor, they're called
Me lo salté. Si te has perdido algo, pulsa coma para ver las frases anteriores. ¿Esto está demasiado guapo? O sea, ¿no puede estar tan guay esto? ¡Oh! Estoy flipando, tío. Es el futuro, chavales.
At home, I've got a collection of old scurvy dog sticks that fills a whole.
Hey, Chucky, wanna race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go! Chucky wins!
Woohoo! Yeah!
Darn. You up for another race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
I win!
Que él salía antes. Se ha estampado contra el árbol. Ahora somos 3 niños.
Do you like to race?
I'd rather be in charge of a race than be in it.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Could we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
Se la ataca ya la tía.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Que fingían ser los padres. Es que me muero con esto, gente.
Will you pretend to be our parents again?
What do you mean, again?
Run along and find your real parents.
¿Cómo que otra vez? O sea, ni siquiera ellos saben.
At home, I've got a collection of old scurvy dog sticks that fills a whole shoebox.
Estoy flipando. Ni siquiera ellos saben.
I wonder what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days have no regard for personal property.
And no respect for your elders.
I have half a mind to give you a piece of my mind.
And I've got the other half.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah. I certainly hope you'll have better manners in the future.
Hey, hands off. That's our bread. Stop it. Stop it.
Había que intentarlo. Mi cara. ¿Esto qué es?
What's this red glob on the ground?
That's ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with scurvy dogs. You should
Vale.
put that on your scurvy dog.
It smells bad. I'm having these for breakfast, lunch, and dinner forever.
Me la puedo comer todo el día. Tío, que tiene moho ese ketchup y se lo está comiendo. Se va a poner malísimo.
Yuck! I don't think that was ketchup.
Whoops.
Este huevo nos está provocando.
I found a 4-leaf clover.
Awesome.
There was still one left. Darn.
Do not pick the 4-leaf clovers. As if. I already found a 4-leaf clover.
Let's be frank. You can never hope to beat me.
No way! You'll never catch up to my level.
I win.
I win.
Nuh-uh.
You guys are both pretty weak.
Well, anyway, that was fun.
Han luchado con las butifarres.
I want to feed the duck. Don't feed the duck.
O sea, ellos quieren hacer siempre lo contrario a las normas. Si hay un cartel de no de comer al pato, ellos quieren darle de comer al pato. Si hay un cartel de no coger los tréboles de 4 hojas, ellos quieren los tréboles de 4 hojas. O sea,
I can stand on my head without using my hands.
ellos en contra de las normas. Exploradores total. Porque son piratas. Exacto.
Maybe I should throw this down the wishing well.
¿Consigues una moneda y la quieres lanzar al final?
I should throw my coin in and make a wish.
Miedo me da el deseo que vas a pedir y lo que puede pasar, ¿eh? Deseo que Chucky tenga bigote, que Dee desaparezca. Deseo una planta chula. Deseo otra escorbutifarra. Deseo que hablemos al revés. Por
I
supuesto.
wish we could speak backwards. Or what is...
Yes, you know.
Yes. Well, helps it. Yes, you go.
That was fun.
Aw, man. It wore off.
Too bad. You made more sense than usual.
Se me ha completado misión y todo, ¿eh? Pedir un deseo en el pozo de los deseos. Buscar a nuestros verdaderos padres.
Are we done here? We might not be able to come back if we head this way.
Sí, hemos terminado.
This place is fun.
Hey, Dad.
Hello, Mr. Threepwood.
Hey kids, having fun?
Yeah.
We got scurvy dogs.
Those have toenails and stuff in them. Ugh, I read about it.
And we were playing your adventures. We just did Big Whoop.
Big whoop! Oh boy, that takes me back.
I like it when Chucky asked me to put his leg back on. He says it really funny.
You guys always make up the craziest stuff for the ending of that story.
It's fun.
But you can't just change it around. That's not how storytelling works.
A lot of your stories don't feel like they're finished at the end.
What do you mean?
Well, like, there's this one that you call The Secret of Monkey Island, where you went to Monkey Island and fought LeChuck.
Oh, that story has a great ending. There's punching and fireworks. I thought you liked that one.
But you never did find the secret. Not the real one.
Sure, but that's not what that story was about. Kids, let me tell you a story that is about finding the secret of Monkey Island.
Is this a long story?
I think maybe I gotta go use the bathroom or something.
Yeah, I have to go walk my tarantula.
Maybe I should go with them.
No, stick around. This is a good one. See, there was a rumor going around that my old nemesis, LeChuck, had somehow discovered the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. I knew I had to get it before he did, so I went to Melee to get my own expedition started and beat him to the punch.
Estoy en shock. Modo cine, dixper desactivado para ver la cinemática. Modo fantasma. En lo más profundo del Caribe, la isla de Mele. ¡Qué guau! Monkey Island, creado por Ron Gilbert. Diseñado por Ron Gilbert y Dave Grossman. Escrito por Dave Grossman y Ron Gilbert. Dominic Armanto como Guybrush Threepwood. Dirección artística de Rex Crowell. Gráficos, mucha gente. Animación, mucha gente. Música, mucha gente. Programación principal, David Fox. Mucho texto. Los créditos. Estoy en shock. ¡Gente! Que era el hijo de Guybrush. Y los otros dos niños se fueron y o sea... Claro, o sea, entonces marcan las otras historias, ocurrieron. Pero claro, el juego comienza desde el 2 porque es cuando explica ese final, básicamente. No eran hermanos, supongo que son amigos. O sea, explica el final del 2 simplemente, pero hay más historias y todas las historias son ocurridas. Eran niños jugando con las historias de su padre.
Feels good to be back on Melee Island, the hub of pirating in the Caribbean, where every good expedition begins. I'll see some old pals and get things rolling. Or sailing in this case.
Si te fijas...
Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Remember me?
Haven't seen you in a while, Threepwood. What have you been up to?
Oh, you know, freebooting mostly, swashbuckles and so on. But now I'm getting an expedition together to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, you're sailing with LeChuck.
What? LeChuck's here in Melee? Is there widespread panic? Are people evacuating?
He doesn't seem interested in carnage at the moment. Ship's just here taking on supplies and crew, as far as I can tell.
Well, anyway, no, I'm not sailing with LeChuck. You know my history with him.
Estoy en shock, o sea, estoy flipando. O sea, a ver que os leo, chicos. Entonces sí ocurrió, LOL. Eran niños jugando, perdón, con las historias de su padre. Claro, o sea, sí ocurrió porque son historias de Guybrush. Pero eran niños jugando con las... Y otra cosa quería yo deciros. O sea, el 3 que jugamos hace poco, si se fijan, en ese juego, que no hay señal de que son niños por ningún lado, él le cuenta la historia a Ellen. O sea, esto es un cuenta de locos. Le encanta a este señor contar historias. Hostia, qué susto. Lo mismo estaban jugando a vivir las aventuras del padre. He viajado al pasado. Un logro. La nostalgia, estoy flipando. Aunque lo rejugamos hace no mucho. Son historias reales que contaba a su hijo y los amigos. Es otra historia contada por el padre, LOL. Y ahora vamos a vivir otra historia contada por el padre, exacto. LeChuck raptó a mi mujer. Es un malvado pirata fantasma zombie, el terror de los mares. Hemos sido enemigos durante toda mi carrera. Siempre me roba las mejores ideas. Me voy a montar mi propia travesía y solo mía.
LeChuck kidnapped my wife. He's always had designs on her. I sailed to Monkey Island to find them and get her back.
Oh, I thought you weren't married yet when that happened. And didn't she more or less rescue herself?
That's not the point. He's an evil zombie ghost pirate, terror of the seas, and sometimes the land. A nefarious, conniving, murdering scallywag. A depraved, ruthless villain. And a loud talker. And I'm not those things.
They say opposites attract, but what do I know?
We've been enemies for my whole career. Everywhere I go, there he is. He plagues me. He's my nemesis.
Funny.
My
He
nemesis.
said the same thing about you.
That guy steals all my best ideas.
Are you sure it isn't the other way around?
Seems like he was here first.
I don't know how he found out, but I'm sure he's just doing this to get one up on me. I'm mounting my own voyage. Mine.
Well, you'd better get cracking then. LeChuck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well, I'm gonna hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch. Just as soon as I can get someone to back the venture. I'm a little short on funds at the moment.
In that case, you'll want to go talk to the pirate leaders at the Scum Bar.
Exactly. That's why I came to Melee. It'll be great to see those old guys again. We'll knock back a grog and hash out the details.
Scum Bar, by the docks. Long table in the back.
I know where I'm going.
We'll see.
I could stare at this forever, but that wouldn't be much fun for you.
Shouldn't you be on your way to the Scum Bar to talk to the pirate leaders?
Well, I was just about to head down there. I detect a certain resemblance here.
Yes, it looks a lot like an owl, doesn't it?
Hi there, little guy. Hi there, little guy.
Me he enamorado, dice Tekken. ¿De quién? ¿Del búho? ¿Del viejo? ¿De Guybrush? ¿De la rata que está ahí detrás? Que siempre hay una rata, tío. En todas las escenas hay una rata. Es como un busca Wally, pero busca a la rata que es escondida en la escena. A lo mejor te dan un logro si las tocas a todas. Oye, ¿te imaginas que fuera un coleccionable? Uy, hago un... ¡Oh! ¡Oh! ¡El meneo! ¡Ale, que está! Mira, y se gira él y todo. Yo no he movido el ratón del sitio, ¿eh? El meneo, gente, el meneo. Que tiene meneo y todo, ¿eh? Poco se habla de esto. Tío, es que es pasar por cada escena y es flipar un poco, ¿eh?
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's keen on bluntness.
Carla. Ahí está.
I better get cracking if I want to get to the secret before that scheming blackguard.
El barco de LeChuck tan tranquilamente se está preparando para ir a por el secreto y queremos llegar antes que él. Yo estoy flipando, tío.
Some things never change. The Scum Bar will be here as long as there are pirates. Damn pirate wannabes.
Dios, pero que me encanta el diseño y todo está súper lindo. Me encanta cómo se ve. Uy, mira, el bar está más ordenado, ¿eh?
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
It's a book for storing collectible trivia cards. Looks like someone just left it here unattended.
¿Unas cartas de trivia lo que? Al fondo del Scum Bar está un trofeo de pesca, la bodega, una ballena gigante, la cocina. Son coleccionables que tienes que encima resolver. ¡Ah! Oye, que nos faltaron los dos últimos juegos por jugar, ¿eh? Como hayan preguntas de esos, voy a cagarla. Estoy flipando. ¿Es que estoy flipando?
Looks like a circus act. Maybe.
Un número de circo. Esos piratas han cambiado un poco, ¿no?
Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
We're the pirate leaders. Get lost.
Hay que meter inclusión, claro. se han modernizado y había que... Claro, diversidad.
I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership.
Oh no. Did nobody remember to notify you?
Maybe your party invite got lost in the mail.
Si se fijan, hay más piratas mujeres, hay más razas. Cosa que en los anteriores no había tanto, ¿eh? Yo veo aquí una notoriedad de estos últimos años. Una de ellas asiática, un negro, sí. Más de un señor, yo creo que sí.
Where are the 3 older guys who used to hold court here?
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Making up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
Dios, qué fuerte se escucha el fuego, ¿no?
Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition? Who is it that you think you are exactly?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Probably you've heard of me.
Probably not.
Permission to slaughter
Hola,
the annoying
chiqueco.
old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Wait, it was Captain Madison? She's like famous! I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing!
Plunder stats aren't everything.
Then the others were Captain Lila and Captain Trent. It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
Want me to slaughter him?
Don't bother. He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
Estoy en shock. O sea, qué pasada, tío.
It's not exactly a raid.
What else would we be interested in?
I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
You're wasting our time.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real thing.
It's a prize of incalculable monetary value.
I don't know about incalculable. Quick, who can count to 0 the fastest?
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but hear me out. Would you at least consider advancing me some funds? It's a surefire investment. Triple your money or your money back.
Not interested.
I could make it worth your while to help me hire a crew. A percentage of their earnings or something?
No one in here wants to chase your pipe dream.
Could you at least point me towards an available ship?
You don't even have a ship?
You're really up a creek.
Up a creek without a ship.
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
LeChuck?
Yes, the dreaded zombie ghost pirate LeChuck himself is also going after the secret. He's here in Melee getting ready right now. If that doesn't prove it's a worthwhile venture, I don't know what else to tell you.
Great. Problem solved.
Excellent. You'll do it.
No, of course not. Why waste money on an expedition when you can just join the one that's already going?
Have fun with your scary ghost friend. Bye-bye.
Well, the slight problem with that idea is that LeChuck and I are basically mortal enemies. Fine. I don't need you or your money. I can do this on my own. If I can't buy a ship, I'll steal one. I'm a pirate. I'll find a way to get to Monkey Island no matter what it takes. I like the old pirate leaders better.
Es pa' flipar. ¿Puedo ir al barco de LeChuck? Le podemos robar cosas. Otra tarjeta de trivial. No. ¿Cuántas ventanas iluminadas hay en la mansión de la gobernadora? Y la pierdes. Si pones algo random, desaparece. Y ya no está ahí. Quería ver qué pasaba. Qué curioso esto, ¿no? Ay, me parece súper curioso.
How clever.
Le barco. Le ship.
Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
Igualdad de
Looking for a job?
oportunidades.
Step this way.
The clipboard in your hand says
¿Otra
you're the
pirata
quartermaster.
mujer?
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote. You look like a
¿Me
guy
miró de
without
arriba
many
abajo?
options. You want a job? I'm short of swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer.
Ay, que me
Even
voy con
humans
LeChuck al
are
final.
mostly tolerated.
Verás.
Have you got anything more senior?
Well, I need a second mate, a bosun, a ship surgeon, and a gunner. Do you think you're qualified for any of those?
Sí, sí, sí.
I could be second mate.
Do you honestly have any idea what a second mate does?
Goes to store openings and funerals and waits for the first mate to be incapacitated.
I thought so.
Ah.
I'd make a great bosun.
Exactly what qualifications have you got for that?
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
10 minutos sin
Okay,
respirar.
Don't waste my time, okay?
Don't waste my time.
How about ship surgeon?
I assume you have some kind of medical degree?
Is that a definite requirement?
Sorry.
I could be the gunner. Oh, I'd be great at that. Boom, boom.
You look a little scrawny. What do you bench?
Bench? No problem. I sat on one for 12 hours once. I can take it.
I have a lot to do today.
No, tío, no me lo creo. Se la marcó.
Maybe Swabby's not so bad after all.
The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. If you've got a mop, the job is... Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
Oh.
Smith. John Smith.
Uh-huh.
John Smith.
LeChuck gave me a blacklist, and you're on it. In fact, you are the blacklist. I'm
Texto de la
sorry,
lista.
can't hire you. You're obviously Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also,
Y de
I needed a mop.
repente vienen los murciélagos aquí. Estoy en shock. Además necesitaba una fregona. Peque Bruce, pero no estaban dispuestos a contratarte porque sabían quién eras. Ah. Ostras, qué guay esto, Estoy puto flipando, tío. Es que, what the fuck?
Why was
no...
Wally in such a hurry? He wouldn't sell us out to Madison, would he?
I believe he needed to relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
¡La señora del vudú! ¿A dónde va, señora? ¿Se fue por aquí? ¿O entró al bar? Voy a entrar al bar que no mire la cocina. ¿Y este señor ahora? ¿Este no estaba antes o sí? ¿No lo vi?
Hi, Cobb. Hard to believe after all these years you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
Figura histórica. Y le han puesto un cartel.
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Want to come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
Un reclamo publicitario de Stan. Cuidado. Cuidado ahí, ¿eh?
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
Then why don't you take off the Ask Me About Loom button?
My grog-riddled body has fused with it. I'm more button than man at this point.
Ojo, ya no quiero hablar sobre Loom. ¿No?
Oh, come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
Nice talking to you.
Ay, no, que Miss Click quería decir que...
Hi, Cobb.
You again. I know you.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Fine. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic. Stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yes.
Now get lost.
Yes. Logro. Me han dado un logro.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
Lol.
Nice and hot. Wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames.
Guybrush Threepwood, as I live and breathe, how have you been?
Peachy.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
She's good. No pieces missing.
Kids yet?
Whoa, easy there, Tiger. I'm still in my juvenile phase myself. That's what Elaine says anyway.
Well, tell her I say hello.
Do you know where I can buy a mop?
Buy? You don't want to buy a mop.
I think I do.
The mop is the formal tool of a cook. Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag.
Porque hay moscas en todas partes en este juego.
For a more civilized cleaning. You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own. A single, perfect instrument that you will keep and use for a lifetime.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Once you build it, the mop will become your constant companion. Your tool. And a ready means of defense against spills of all kinds.
Build it?
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart is the handle of the cook. You are one.
¿Para
Not
dónde?
helpful so far.
You must
¿Para abajo?
find a particular tree. A tree uniquely suited to the handles of mops. Carve your handle from a limb of that tree. Any questions?
Ahí está bien.
How do I find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is, because this is your own personal journey.
What kind of wood is the tree?
That is something you must discover for yourself.
Hay de todo en la cocina esta.
What kind of wood did you say the tree was?
I didn't.
Pero dímelo.
What about the head of the mop?
Oh, you have to have one, of course, but pretty much anything will do. It's It's mostly about the handle.
Are you sure I can't just buy a mop? Yours, for example.
No, you've got to make one. Trust me on this.
Está empeñado, ¿eh?
What kind of wood did you say the tree was?
I didn't.
Okay, I guess I'll do it. What's wrong?
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest. When do we get to the piratey parts?
Well, even the coolest professions involve more mopping up than you would think. It seemed crazy to me at the time, too. But don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop.
Claro. Hola, Celta Draco, buenos días. La foto de la pared parece el Marshmallow Man de los cazafantasmas.
Looks like a mugshot. Looks like a mugshot.
Parece un retrato policial.
Looks like a mugshot.
Stay away from that picture.
Oh, casi se lo robo.
Stay away from my mop.
Pinta que le tenemos que robar la fregona e intentar distraerlo para que salga de la cocina.
The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk. It's amazing what you can achieve if you put your mind to it. And you have a packet of stick-on stars.
Los gusanos.
Active little guys, aren't they? It's like a miniature dance party.
Es como un baile en
At least they look
miniatura.
healthy.
Hay gusanos ahí también.
Pests or garnishes?
A good cook sources local supplies when he can.
Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday.
Bueno, gaviota. Le pusieron una estatua a la gaviota, tío. No me lo creo. La gaviota que te pica en el 1. Le pusieron una estatua. Es que de verdad. ¡Hola, Volco! ¿Qué tal? Buenas tardes. Bienvenido.
The plaque says, in memory of
En
looming
memoria de las
seagulls of
gaviotas.
old.
Increíble. Ay, padre. Ay. Fabricar una fregona, buscar el árbol de palos de fregona, apoderarme del barco de LeChuck a la menor oportunidad de encontrar el secreto de Monkey Island y revivir los días de gloria. Y es... ¿De quién es el velo nupcial que hay en el camarote de LeChuck? ¿De LeChuck? No sé. ¿En el camarote de LeChuck?
I think someone tried to secure a boat with this.
Mira, tenemos un cordel. A ver. ¿Y esto?
It's hopeless.
No lo puedes
It's
enredar.
hopeless. This has gotten me out of a lot of scrapes over the years.
He traído mi fiel barda.
This has gotten me out of a lot of scrapes over the years. The pen is mightier than the sword. I've got a few coins for incidentals.
Vale. Qué guay el menú. ¿Cómo se llamaba la señora muerta de las tumbas? No me acuerdo. La señora sopa boba, no. No me acuerdo. El señor... El señor y la señora. ¿Ya? ¿No? Sopa boba. Eso es otra cosa. Ay.
Elaine?
Guybrush! Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
A little, but I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush!
I was hoping you'd turn up in this story.
I was hoping you'd turn up in mine.
How's your scurvy prevention project?
It's great! We're going to get a lot of limes to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives. I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
You won't believe how I'm getting to Monkey Island.
I've known you a long time. Try me.
I'm planning to sign on to LeChuck's crew, mutiny them, and take the ship.
Oh, dear. Isn't there an easier way?
Oh, trust me, that is the easy way. Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secret of Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humor.
You've probably got to get going.
You say goodbye first.
No, you say bye 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 first.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Y ha sido años.
The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee. Honoring Melee Island's 27th governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Portobello.
Portobello.
It doesn't look finished.
Un graffiti que no parece acabado.
It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end. Going out of business? This place is an institution. Well, the voodoo here must be authentic, culturally, and historically accurate. The sign says so. They're having a half-off sale. Ah, the International House of Mojo. This place hasn't changed in years.
Welcome, Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
I have been waiting for you.
You mean...
Fate ordained that you would be here several minutes ago. Only you can manage to be late, even when you are fated to arrive.
It's a gift.
Allow me to seek knowledge on your behalf.
Will it cost me anything?
Pride, free will. Not much. The way to the secret is like a serpent which swallows itself. Many obstacles lie ahead.
Serpent, obstacles, got it.
You must walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
It can tell me my future?
In a way.
La prefiero en español.
Think of it as a book of hints.
Sí.
What is it really?
A book of hints. Use it wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
Un libro de pistas.
Thanks.
No charge.
De locos. De locos. Un libro de pistas. Para cuando te tranques. Es que de verdad, o sea... ¿Es este el mejor juego que han creado? O sea, estoy flipando.
What's cooking?
The feast of knowledge.
Ahora es un libro en vez de una tecla H. Es que es una pasada, Morgan.
All my merchandise is top shelf.
Can't you at least wait until I say what I'm thinking?
Y todavía nos falta ver la historia, ¿eh? Pero es que sin duda va a mejorar. Wow.
What does it mean?
That used to contain magical disguises. But alas, they have all gone.
Yeah, it's too bad you're sold out. A magic disguise seems really useful.
There's always the famous eye patch of John Laney at the museum. I'm sure the magic has worn off by now, but I believe I could restore its abilities.
Bongos.
Next time I'm in a drum circle, this would come in handy.
Batucada.
An empty basket. I should have gotten here last month. An empty basket. An empty basket.
Esto me suena que lo decía en el anterior también.
Do you do gift wrapping?
We're out of wrapping paper, unless you'd like it wrapped in the skin of a lizard.
No thanks.
Mira, una cabeza reducida. Esto nos puede servir de fregona.
It's a creepy shrunken head with long, stringy hair.
Con greñas
I didn't know these were a
largas.
voodoo thing.
They're not. But the tourists like them.
Son perfectas para una fregona. Me la he
I'll take
llevado.
this disgusting shrunken head.
That's my last one. Quite the bargain.
Me la he comprado.
Keep up the good work, buddy. It says everything must go, but it says it with numbers. Not very practical.
Herman Todd Roth apareció primero en... ¿Se me ha olvidado otra vez? ¿Qué aspecto tenía este señor? Que no me acuerdo. ¿No lo vimos en el último? En The Curse of... No me acuerdo, tío. Joder, qué pasada esto, ¿eh? No voy a dar una.
A crystal. Yeah, this isn't that kind.
Desde el 1 aparece. ¡Ah, Isabel!
Not for me.
Con su finisher. Espectacular. Qué bien queda esto, ¿eh?
Looks like it's been there forever. Someone's very excited I'm looking at this sign. Green, half off. Blue, half off. Yellow, half off. Orange, aren't you glad you're here? A crystal. Yeah, this isn't that kind of game.
Un cristal, no estamos en esa clase de juego.
The curtains are for sale too?
Everything goes. They'd make a great dress.
Un vestido de cortinas.
Pointy.
It is a non-magical ceremonial knife. Very sharp indeed.
Oh, I'd like this knife.
An excellent choice. I will need you to verbally agree to a release of liability.
Okay.
This product is not to be used in the commission of any crime, including vandalism, jailbreak, and theft of ancient priceless artifacts.
No problem.
Threatening, frightening, stabbing, shaving, or manicuring yourself or another person are likewise considered outside the scope of acceptable use.
Oh, okay, I guess.
The product is not balanced for throwing. Throwing the product violates these terms and will invalidate the warranty. Whittling, scrimshaw, mumbledy-peg, juggling, and any tricks involving stacking or balancing the product may cause serious injury and should not be attempted by unlicensed persons.
Uh-huh.
Use with breads, spreads, bedspreads, or thread may damage the product. If damaged, the product should not be used. Product is sharp and should not be carried in a pocket, coat, belt, hatband, handbag, shoulder holster, or sheath. At all times, keep the product away from children, pets, the aged or infirm, clowns, pirates, and adults. Where possible, it should be locked securely in a vault. The manufacturer accepts no responsibility for the consequences of any use or misuse of this product. By verbally assenting to these terms...
Oh, is this where I say yes?
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything I am allowed to do with it?
I am not able to answer that question, as it could create a liability issue.
Joder, casi no me lo vende, ¿eh? Mira, Tekken, en tu ausencia conseguí una carta de Trivial que fallé. Sí soy. Solo he averiguado una. Y he comprado una cabeza reducida para fregona y una daga.
It's my very own, very sharp, non-magical ceremonial knife.
¿Una rana?
What's this thing?
It's a forgiveness frog. When no apology will do, give the forgiveness frog. It's like a card, only much better because it's a frog.
I've never heard of that before. Are you sure it's real voodoo?
No comment. It works. Trust me.
I'll take this forgiveness frog.
It can help someone forgive even very old transgressions.
Me encanta la bota que lleva, ¿eh? Poco se habla de la bota y sus pendientes y sus joyas. Ella, hermosa reina.
I've always been impressed by your chair.
Thank you. All my merchandise is top shelf.
Can't you at least wait?
Eso ya lo vi.
Looks like it's been there forever.
¡Ojo!
Your sign says you're going out of business. Or is this one of those not really going out of business sales?
There is a new dark magic on the rise in the Caribbean. It has many adherents, particularly among the young. There is little demand for my talents or my wares. Business is terrible, and there are other factors. Captain Madison desires this location. That it belongs to me will be of little help against her financial and political powers.
Oh, back up. Dark magic, you said?
I did.
How does dark magic work?
Runes, chemicals, the power of secrets. I am no expert. It's too sterile for my tastes. I like things messy and theatrical.
¿Messy?
Is dark magic powerful?
Powerful, yes.
Tiene la nariz rosita, el Guybrush.
Dangerous. If the badger chews his own tail, soon there is no more badger.
You like that metaphor a lot, don't you?
It has many uses.
Do you know more about this John Laney guy with the eye patch?
Captain John Laney was renowned as the pirate of 1,000 faces. It was said that he could fool his best friend with nothing more than an eye patch. That legend is true, but only because the eye patch he used was filled with much voodoo magic. The eye patch still exists. It is on display at the Museum of Pirate Lore here on Melee Island. If an enterprising person such as yourself were to liberate it and bring it here, I could most likely get it working again.
Got it. Thanks.
Hablan mucho, no me dejan hablar a mí.
Can dark magic get me to Monkey Island?
No.
Nuts.
No.
Where can I get my hands on some dark magic?
Dark magic is not your path, Guybrush Threepwood.
Tell me again about Laney and the eye patch.
Captain John Laney was renowned as the pirate of 1,000 faces. It was said that he could fool his best friend. That let the eye patch.
Got it. Can you use your talents to
Qué susto. Isabel. Ah, mira, has quedado encima del texto. Perfecto. ¿Puedes usar tus talentos para decirme cómo está Elaine? Siempre está cerca, por muy lejos que esté.
He is always close, no matter the distance.
Do your answers ever make sense?
There are no answers, only questions that are finished.
Are you able to see what LeChuck is up to?
Your goals and the goals of LeChuck are aligned, as always. But his intentions are darker. He would use the secret to do terrible things.
Darker? What's that supposed to mean?
LeChuck must not acquire the secret.
No argument there.
No te la discuto.
Is this the year when you finally tell me your name? It's become almost a running gag between us. But it's awkward, like when your glass is empty but you keep trying to drink out of it over and over.
It is Corina.
Oh, okay. Karina. Nice. Somehow it was more exciting before I knew that.
That is true of many things.
¡Oh, la lighthouse! Recordar, la magia negra solo puede ejecutarse de día. De noche no se ve. Hasta luego, darle eso. Que aproveches de ver.
Got any other mystical advice or information for me? Stock tips or something?
Corina. No. Ya está. No hay punto. Pues nada. Pues si no tiene nada más que decirme.
Never mind.
I never do.
Never do. Never mind. Y esto es un armario con...
It's an unusual safe with 5 keyholes.
Alas, the safe is not for sale. It has been placed with me for safekeeping.
Oh, vaya. Para que la guardes.
I'd need a lot of keys to open that. How much for the safe?
It is not for sale at any price. As I...
¿Quién? ¿Pero quién te dijo que la guardaras? Madre mía, hemos estado una hora aquí dentro, viendo todo. Casi no termino.
Looks like Wally's got a new place in Melee. I hope he's not still sore about the monocle.
¡Wally está aquí!
Hey, Wally!
Well, 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 look what the surf washed ashore. It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again too, Wally. Whatever your last name is.
I spent years in therapy getting over being burned, blinded, blown up, abandoned and marooned because of you.
Yeah, good times, huh?
You're lucky I'm past all that and am running the best map shop within the Caribbean and beyond.
You wouldn't happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island.
Funny you should ask. I recently made one on commission, but then they destroyed all my source material. It is the only one in existence. Best of luck to you.
Oh. No me digas, si lo tiene LeChuck.
I'm looking for a tree to make a stupid mop from. Have you got a map for that?
So the cook has sent you on one of his spiritual journeys? Been a while since I made one of those mop tree maps. What kind of tree is it again?
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can work it out from there. I'm that good.
¿Qué? Una astilla de madera y ya me hace el mapa hasta el árbol. Increíble.
You have a lot of maps in here.
We've got so many, you need a map to find them all. A little cartographer humor.
Yeah, I'd forgotten how funny it was. Looks like the shop across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing, and dark magic is taking over. Voodoo magic is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me? I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle. I'm about to franchise.
Perdona?
The town seems to be pretty run down.
Since Captain Madison made Melee her base of operations, people have been complaining. They say she brings a bad element to town, but that bad element spends a lot of money on maps. So, what am I supposed to do?
Do what's right?
I am. I'm doing what's right for Wally.
Esto me recuerda a Largo. ¿Se acuerdan de Largo? Me recuerda a cuando Largo mandaba en un sitio y se hizo con una isla. Lo mismo, pero con Madison. Tal cual.
Bye. I didn't know you made globes, too.
I don't. This is for reference. It's got all the latest continents.
Hey, Wally.
Los nuevos continentes.
Bye.
O sea, que ya no están solo las islas del Caribe.
I appreciate that Wally hasn't traded it in for a new model just because it's been around the block once or twice. I feel very strongly about that for some reason.
La lámpara. ¡Anda, un monóculo!
They're like glasses, only way less convenient. Hey, look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
Oh, please take one. I use them to promote my business. See, it says maps and more on the edge.
Thanks. Wally, can I have one of these maps?
Absolutely. If you pay for it.
Never mind. This map shows both sides of the globe.
It's twice the value.
Woo, looks chilly up there. What's this a map of?
The secret movements and activities of my competitors.
That sounds reasonable.
Perdona, las jodas de la competencia.
It's a long, small map of somewhere far, far away. It's a long, small map of somewhere far, far away. It's a map on a fan. What'll they think of next? This must be Trouser Island.
Actually, Mr. Threepwood, it's...
Yep, Trouser Island.
Porque parece una mancha.
I had a map like this once, but I sailed left.
¿Qué? Ha sido un puto chiste de Sever. Ha sido un puto... Sever, te han contratado y no nos habías dicho nada. No te lo creo, tío.
That looks like a treacherous voyage. It says, rating, Cursed Black Diamond. The first rule of piracy is, never buy a used treasure map. It's maps wrapped in maps. I didn't know you could do that. Hey, Wally, what's with the window ladder?
I use it to keep an eye on the neighbors.
Well, it's good to have a hobby. Hey, Wally, what's in these boxes?
Maps.
Maps.
Ooh, this one looks nice. How much is it?
Oh, that one? Too much.
Good old mazes. Can't get enough mazes. Somewhat understated and somewhat overpriced. I try to steer clear of sea monsters myself. Never seen one of those before.
Friki de la cartografía. Me han dado un logro porque he visto todos los putos mapas. De locos, güey.
It looks expensive. And shiny. I like shiny.
Es que, hola.
Ooh, those look fancy.
The finest tools to make the finest maps.
Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. Oh, this was my favorite novelty store.
Llena de regalos. Oh, otra vez el
What kind of person would just paint on a wall like that?
Es el símbolo.
This place has kind of gone downhill.
Se llena de grafitis.
Elaine would never have stood for this when she was governor. Oh, yeah, that clock has been broken for decades now.
LeChuck, sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done. Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret too. That guy steals all my best ideas. Have him killed! Wait! Let him live. I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Qué feo es aquí LeChuck, ¿eh?
I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Shouldn't we be out terrorizing the high seas, instilling fear, creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
La vibración de la pantalla. Activo dixper. Pensaba que era la señora, tío. Y era dixper. ¿Qué? What the fuck? Dale sus...
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better. The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Está nevando.
Looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball.
Le queda súper bien. Sí.
Looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball.
Unos cuernos han tragado una mano. ¿Qué?
Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
Me encanta el gato en la otra ventana.
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door.
Ajá. ¿Qué más? Cuéntame más.
Things are not what they seem. All keys are gold. It's the way of keys.
Me está dando pistas. Pizza no, pizza. Pistas.
No one ever
Señora, no me dé pistas.
All
Mira.
want their own prize.
Señora, no, No pistas. Por favor.
Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work.
Está un poco rota la iglesia, sí.
Aww, this is where I Also, the...
Uy, una tarjeta de trivial. La voy a fallar, como todas las demás. ¿Qué hay junto a un camino sin salida en la isla del terror? En la isla terror. ¿Qué hay junto a un camino sin salida? The fuck. Coño, una llave dorada ahí de arriba.
Looks sort of like an eye.
Ah, es una cerrajería. ¡Ojo! montón eres! Pero bueno, muchísimas gracias por ese raid. Bienvenidos. Hola, X-Cream, muy buenas. Gracias por esa raid. Bienvenidos, yo soy ardashe, streamer de variedad. Estamos hoy mostrando y comenzando la última entrega de Monkey Island, Return of Monkey Island. Este juego salió hoy, así que si alguien no se quiere spoilear, que abandone inmediatamente la sala. Hago streamings de variedad y juego mucho Phasmophobia y cosas varias de terror y supervivencia. Pero en general le damos a todo. Mucho indie también. Bienvenidos a todos. Lucas No Man's Sky también le hemos dado a No Man's Sky. Sí. Alguna vez. Bienvenidos a todos. Que estaba... Tune estaba también al Return of Monkey Island. Ojo, así que si venís de allí, cuidado. Ojo, spoilers. Señora. Uy, otra tarjeta. Se me da fatal esto. El circo de la isla en Melee era de... Los hombres de baja fibra moral. Los hermanos Fettuccini. Los amigos Gazpacho, los chicos espaguetis.
Employees only. It seems to be stuck closed.
F.
It seems to be stuck closed.
Tengo mala...
It seems to be stuck closed.
Yo no quiero entrar ahí.
It seems to be stuck closed.
Ese es Stan, payaso. Se parece. ¡Oh! Eran los hermanos. El cartel es tan payaso. Ah, ya está, no hay nada más. ¿Aquí? Yo no quiero entrar ahí, que me sale LeChuck, el toca huevos. Oh, por favor. Vale. Voy a ir primero a la cárcel. Como siga la rata. What the fuck?
Wait.
¿Qué haces están ahí?
Guybrush Threepwood?
Otis!
Howdy, kid.
And Stan. Otis, old pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all.
¿Sí?
I was in the other cell that time.
Bueno,
You look
sí, la otra
different
celda,
somehow. New art style?
How nice
Eso
of you
es
to
verdad.
notice.
Eso es verdad, Otis.
Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic. You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore. But maybe you can still help me out.
¿Sí?
Like you did all those years ago.
Yeah, I'm sort of planning on hijacking an
Con
existing
una
crew
lima.
instead of recruiting one. But maybe I can spring you anyway, for old time's sake.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors?
Imagine that.
Vaya, Cell Doors. Gracias por el follow, X-Cream. Nuevo arte, sí. Pero yo echo de menos la rata.
What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and
Claro.
swords.
Normal.
I notice you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
In the forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson. I picked them from the governor's garden instead.
What the fuck?
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Sort of. Anyway, they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public property. I don't know why anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
Except the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway. Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here. It's custard night. I don't think I can take that again.
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Este señor es hiper... Ay, Dios.
Watch your boots in here, son.
No!
It's like a swamp.
Que
They love
no!
the clean parts.
Que no quiero.
I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read.
Mira, un ahorcado aquí.
I don't remember this place being so leaky.
They finally installed running water.
How's your... Eek! A spider! It says jail rules. 1. No escaping.
Buena norma esa.
You look like you're having a good time. That's nice.
Stan, tengo que hablar contigo. Es obligatorio.
Any writing that was once here has been rubbed away. At least this jail has 2 lamps.
Yeah, we are living the life.
Living in life.
Hey, Stan!
Hello there, son.
Oh, sorry to see you in jail.
Thank you, son. I appreciate the thought. I'm sorry to see me here as well.
Fíjate la ropa que lleva Morgan. Lleva la rosa.
I was really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Okay, don't worry about it. I've already got a plan to steal a ship from LeChuck.
Well, if you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline. Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get back on my feet.
Claro, claro, acredito. ¡Hola, Cuy! ¿Qué tal? Buenas tardes. Falta que te pongas un cartel en la camisa para leer del derecho de la cantidad de veces que dices lo de no te resuelvan los puzzles. ¿Has visto qué cartelito más mono me he hecho?
What did you do that got you arrested?
Let me tell you something, son. It's not what a man does that matters. It's who he is. Maybe one day, in a moment of weakness, he crosses a line. But if he's confident about what's in his heart, he can hold his head high. And you know what's in my heart, son?
Blood and goopy stuff?
People. People are in my heart. Anything I may have allegedly done, you can be sure I did it because I care about people.
Claro, claro, claro.
What exactly did you allegedly do for people that got you arrested?
I gave them what they wanted. Now, naturally, people don't always know that they want the things they want. Sometimes it takes a man with a talent like mine to show them the way. And sometimes people who are jealous of that sort of talent will try to put all sorts of unpleasant labels on it. They use hurtful words like scam and misrepresentation and even fraud. But it's all just marketing, son. As natural as the rocks and the trees and the Malay Island flounder birds. And that's why I'm not worried. I'm awaiting final judgment of the court, but I'm certain I'll be acquitted. They don't hang people for marketing.
Didn't you used to have a law practice or something?
Used to, but I was disbarred for what we former law practitioners call moral turpitude.
Is that a real word?
More or less. It's one of those handy catch-all words that you can use whatever you want because it doesn't mean anything specific.
Las manos, por Dios. Dios, que alguien le ate las manos, por favor.
Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan. But I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial. So thanks, but no thanks.
Entonces te voy a sacar para joderte.
Are you sure you don't want me to break you out?
115%, son, but thanks.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Now that you mention it, there is one thing I've been missing during my time here in this lofty establishment. In all the rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding my arrest, I completely forgot to grab my toothbrush. If you happen to be passing by the shipyard, you might grab it for me. It'll be on my desk in the office.
Sure thing.
Vale. Su cepillo de dientes en la oficina. Supongo que los donde vendía barcos. Sí. Lo de ser abogado era en el 5. A saber. Ardashe. Como alguien pregunte, una dirección a Stan puede acabar en cualquier sitio. Sí, por lo de señalar, ¿no? Qué cabrón.
I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
The secret? Boy, that takes me back. But if you're looking for help, you're barking up the wrong enchilada. Just remember, life has no guarantees or warranties. Only jamborees.
Thanks. That's advice.
Se va por aquí, se va por allí.
See you later.
Yep.
Ahora lo entendí.
They say the only real prison is the one in your head. But take it from me, that's a load of barnacles.
Señor, cállese, por favor. Vamos a ver cerrajero esta, que es la nueva tienda donde está nuestra...
Hi there, newcomer.
Hi.
¡Hombre! ¡Una doña! ¡Claro que sí! Mira, un libro elegante.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
¿De su madre?
I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
What's that lock?
That's for hats.
What's this key?
That's for a lockable quiver.
Un carcaj con cerradura. Así por la cara, me lo acabo de llevar. Ah, claro, que era una de estas. ¿Quién es el experto local sobre Loom?
These are nice.
It's a locksmithing test.
Close it all up, and if you get the key out, you pass?
That's the beginner level, yes. The real challenge is to lock the larger box inside the smaller one.
Oh, vale, los desafíos esos, todos chulos. ¡Hey, Antros! ¡Buenas noches! ¡Bienvenido! ¡Ay, estoy flipando, Antros! ¡Dios mío! Mira el living. Mira qué menú más bonito. Mira, le doy al tabulador y me sale a donde debo de clicar. Con el clic izquierdo opino y con el clic derecho toco cosas. ¿Qué más? Ah, hay un libro de pistas que no he tocado todavía. Tienes unos coleccionables donde tienes que resolver unos trivials de la historia de los otros Monkey Island. No sé, estoy flipando, o sea, es que estoy flipando, o sea... Los subtítulos son una maravilla. En fin. In love.
Are these for customers?
Hands
Puedes
off.
editar los subtítulos.
Those are my last crackers.
Está precioso todo. Además hemos descubierto algo del final del Monkey Island 2 que deberías ver. Nos explotó el cerebro. Nada más empezar el juego, ¿eh? Increíble. Estamos flipping.
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun, at least make a good one.
That's an impressive machine.
Yep. This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun, at least make a good one.
What is that? It's definitely not a key. Or a lock.
It's a fishing lure, of course.
Of course.
Claro que sí.
Is that from a famous locksmith band or something?
My mother's band, the Golden Keys. They were named after some actual golden keys that she spent a bunch of time looking for.
Can I try out your key grinder?
No. I wouldn't want you to lose any fingers.
Oh, vaya. Qué pena. El loro!
Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Locke Smith.
You're kidding, right?
Nope. And before you
Soy
ask...
Locke Smith.
Yes, they did. Yes, it was. And they really, really
Madre
wanted me
mía,
to follow
tío.
in the family business.
Cerrajera, lo tradujeron. Me encanta, tío. Por cierto, bonita cabalgadura tienes en el menú. Eso no lo entendí. Es que hace chistes duros, ¿eh? El Cubi.
Can you really make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know. No tricks necessary. Just information.
Oh.
It seems wrong that you can make a key from just the serial number.
It's a failsafe, in case people lose their key. You know how people are.
Aren't locks way less secure if all you need is a number to get a new key?
That's why you should never share the serial number with anyone.
What happens if you lose your key and the serial number at the same time?
The numbers are usually engraved on the locks, just in case. And if you lose the lock, chances are you don't need a new key.
Well, what's to stop me reading the serial number on someone else's lock and having a key made?
The numbers are printed small enough that you need a special tool to read them. Only a pro would have a tool like that.
Y ahí es donde entra yo, ¿no?
Can I borrow your lock serial number reading tool?
Sí, claro.
My magnifier? Not a chance. I could be drummed out of the union for that. If you want to play locksmith, you'll have to look elsewhere.
Eso me ha dado una pista.
Who's the old lady in the window across the way?
You mean Whitey Bones. She used to be the undertaker here years ago. Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
Oh, sabe cosas que no cuadran. Oh, ardashe, como que no era un chiste. Tienes una bonita cabeza metálica de caballo en el menú. Uno de los objetos. Ah, sí, es verdad. Ah, vale, lo de cabalgadura, ya te entiendo. Ah, que Osorio me había puesto voz, pero la voz salió porque, claro, yo no he hablado, estaba hablando el juego, entonces... ¿Me pusiste voz, Osorio, o no? ¿Falló? Hay que renovar esa skill. ¿Qué ha pasado? Es que no me escucho. Es que a lo mejor la lanzó justo cuando yo estaba sin hablar. No, F, porque no hablaste. ¡Ah! Vale. No está Tekken, ¿no? ¿Tekken estás? ¿Le devuelves la skill? Si no, se la devuelvo yo.
I'm on a quest to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Exciting. The story in my family is that the secret is sort of like a key. One that opens all locks at once.
Oh. Ok, gracias, Tekken.
All at once? Well, how does that work?
No idea. It's just a story. But I guess you'll find out soon enough.
Esto es otra pista del armario que hemos visto de 5 cerraduras.
Tell me again about how to have keys made.
You bring me... It's pretty straight...
Vale.
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
But she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
Oh no?
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
Acabo de morir atragantada. Joder. No sé beber, tío. Me atraganto. Hasta otra vez. Atragantamiento. No. Solo se me ha ido un poquito de agua por otro lado. ¿Puedo ir a la casa de la gobernadora? ¡Hola, Rorroca! Metal Gamer. ¡Ah! Me ha atragantado, gente. ¡Ay, barquillo bonilla, chiquitilla! ¡Barquillo! Mansión de la gobernadora.
Carla.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste my blade, you washed-up hack.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Activo Dixper de nuevo. ¡Jope!
Anything but your cooking.
Low-hanging fruit, but it works.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
Ay, Dios.
You should never have given up being swordmaster.
Who says I did?
Oh, sorry, I just assumed. Governor seems like a full-time job.
It is, but there's room for overlap if you're creative about it. I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
I'm not automatically involved with everything Elaine does just because we're married.
I can see that. If it isn't about the scurvy project, why are you here?
You first. What are you doing here?
Don't be weird. I know Elaine used to live here, but it's my house now that I'm governor.
Ay, Andrew. Porque se ahogaba y se iba a otro barquillo.
Well, the mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
Mira el perro, tío. Oh.
I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you. I don't have it.
Parece que me va a caer la lámpara encima, tío. Peligroso.
Elaine says Captain Madison is hurting her scurvy project.
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest. Things like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that woman less every minute.
You and me both.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Uh-huh. Da fuck.
Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done. Edgy. I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey.
Esa pregunta era jodida.
I tried to read that once, but I couldn't finish it. Does not include Secret of Monkey Island. Oh.
Wow.
Note to the reader. No disguised secrets are revealed in this book.
Wow.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty. It's thicker than I would have imagined. Warning, do not try these tricks at home. The blurb says it's a solid if somewhat predictable story about a roguish pirate and a doomed romance with a woman of station.
Puedo pedir prestado uno de los libros. Trucos caseros vudú. Estrategias de combate. Ingredientes, el libro de mapas del tesoro. Biografía de Lani. Por ahora no voy a pedir prestado nada porque no sé qué es lo que quiero. Pero ya sabemos que está eso ahí, ¿vale? Jesús, gobierno en acción.
It's a lot of work being governor. I like your stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away. It was a gift from the Earl of Thickwater, who is a contemptible pig.
El caniche. Muerto. No estaban muertos, estaban dormidos. Ningún animal fue herido durante la creación del videojuego, lo sabéis.
Elaine told me that's Lauder Neckbeard, second governor of Melee Island. His overly strict morals and overly lax regulatory policies helped make the island what it is today. I've seen that same painting on a box of frozen instant cereal.
Lol.
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
Sí, sí.
Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done. I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey.
The Sea Monkey. Qué guay, se mueve y todo. The Sea Monkey. Igual no me coge ningún libro.
Can I borrow a book?
You've got a lot of nerve asking that. You never brought back the last book you borrowed. I had to buy another copy. You never even apologized.
¿Ah, sí?
I totally forgot.
Of course you did. You think like a cow.
Piensas como una vaca. ¿Qué hay detrás de la mansión? Oh. ¿Qué habéis hecho? Hemos vuelto a los 8 bits, Osorio. Me encanta, mirad lo que sale en la ventana. ¡Ey! Gracias por el follow. Thank you.
When they get close to finding it, suddenly they are gone. You can find a golden key, but you cannot own it. A lock is a beautiful thing. A key, even more so.
Scrollwork is nice, but there are no numbers here.
No hay números. No.
I'd need a lot of keys to open that. How much for the safe?
It is not for sale at any price.
No hay
As I
números.
said, it has been placed with me.
The scrollwork is nice, but there are no numbers here.
Vale, Tekken. No numbers here. Vale, vamos a salir. No sé si salir por aquí o por allí. Vamos a hablar con la señora otra vez.
If you listen close, you can hear the gears grinding. They're mostly gone now. Hardly anyone left to pick up the pieces.
¡Los pájaros! Me gustaban los gráficos del uno del otro día. ¿Sí? A mí me gustan mucho estos, ¿eh? Mansión de la gobernadora. ¡Qué guay! Mira cómo se está ahora toda la ciudad extendida a lo largo así, tío. Ostras, está el mapa mejorado, ¿eh? Fíjate que lo notas está diferente, organizado. ¿Se acuerdan? Aquí me quedaba yo para luchar contra los señores que caminaban, los piratas, y practicábamos las frases en esta esquina. Y este es el bosque que me torturaba la existencia. Me encanta cómo se ve, tío, mira. Dios, es que es una pasada. Mira cómo está el puesto de vigía y luego el barco de LeChuck. O sea, es que estoy flipando, tío. Es que es súper bonito. Mirad el cartel que está detrás mía. Buah, tío, es que me parece precioso, tío. Isla Melee. Qué bonito. ¡Mira el bosque! Al bosque oscuro y profundo donde seguro que me pierdo. Seguro. Ay, que me meo. ¿Y por aquí para dónde voy? Admirar barquito
Oh, I used to
infantil.
love these when I was 6.
Ah, hay un
Oh, I used to
museo.
love these when I was 6.
Hay una tarjeta trivia. Leer el rótulo.
Museum of Pirate Lore. I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I
¿Quién
think
se
they're
montó
illegal
una
now.
casa en el bosque acá? El primer Monkey Island salió para... F.
I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I think they're illegal now.
Esta no es la casa de...
Hi there. Welcome to the Melee Island Museum of Pirate Lore. I'm Conrad, the curator and docent here. I also edit the Pirate Times newsletter. Here, take my business card.
Ah.
Thanks.
The museum showcases the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean. Or on Melee Island at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Feel free to explore. And if you have any questions, just ask.
Tell me about this hunk of wood.
That's an original plank from the Golden Hind, autographed by Francis Drake himself.
What was this cinder you've got on the wall?
Oh, that. Yeah, that was an unsent love letter, written by Elaine Marley, while she was governor of the island.
What? Elaine?
The recipient was referred to only as Plunder Bunny.
That's me!
It was a really touching letter. Unfortunately, I put the candle too close to it.
What did it say? Tell me what she said.
Oh, you know, love letter stuff. Honestly, I don't remember a word of it, but it was touching.
Thanks a lot.
Increíble esto. No, el ataúd.
That's a nice coffin.
The one with the ore. Yeah, the coffin had a lot of water damage when I got it from the voodoo lady in town. But I managed to restore it. It was used by a certain well-known captain in a daring escape from a Turkish prison.
The water damage is actually from the swamp on Scab Island.
Unlikely. The prison in question is nowhere near Scab Island.
I'm just trying to help.
Thanks. I've got it under control.
Hazme el favor. Qué susto.
Tell me again about the ore.
It was used by a certain well-known captain in a daring escape.
Espera.
Tell me again about the coffin.
No.
It was used.
What's the significance of the peg leg?
That belonged to the infamous Peg Leg Patty. She used to hide a spare cutlass in it, in case of capture. Sadly, that's the reason she's no longer with us.
¿Este es el cartel de Se Busca de Kate?
What's the story with the wanted poster?
That is the earliest known wanted poster for Captain Kate Capsize. You can tell how notorious she was by the huge number of crimes listed there. Very impressive. I got it from a collector on Fat Island.
Those are my own crimes, actually. I was pretty much public enemy #1 on Fat Island at the time. I stuck Kate's picture on there so she'd get thrown in jail.
That would never work. Nobody's that clueless in real life.
You don't believe me?
It's not a question of belief.
Never mind. It's not important.
It's not important. Desechos.
What's this melted lump of metal?
It used to be a mug. It was melted by some kind of acid. It was found in the Malay jail many years ago, after an incident where like 20 pirates escaped.
Hey, I did that. I had to keep pouring the grog from mug to mug because it was melting them. I had an armload of mugs and I juggled them all the way from the scum bar to the jail. Also, I could get Otis to join my crew. Not my greatest decision in retrospect.
That's a pretty wild story.
I'm telling you the truth.
I'm sure you are, but it just doesn't quite square with the official record. So it's hard to substantiate.
Substantiate? You've got an eyewitness.
Eyewitnesses are notoriously inaccurate. Human memory is plastic and suggestible.
Not yours, apparently.
No, of course not. I deal in facts.
What can you tell me about this eye patch?
That's the pride of the collection. It belonged to Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. Supposedly, it had voodoo powers that would disguise him. I tried it on, though, and nothing happened.
There's some very tiny writing on it. Eye patch worn by Captain John Laney, The Pirate of 1,000 Faces. Well, the numbers are a little clearer, but still too tiny to read.
Dios, es que madre mía la vela.
That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. What do you feed it?
Thieves, mostly.
Good to know.
Porque parece que el loro tiene gafitas.
It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it. That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. That map looks familiar.
That's 1/4 of the original map to the treasure of Big Whoop. I got it from the cartographer on Low Street. Apparently, he was somehow involved in the search for Big Whoop.
About all Wally managed to do was get kidnapped by LeChuck's henchmen.
That's not the way he tells it.
You should think about hiring a research assistant.
Oh, I did. Unpaid, of course. Intern.
How on earth do you have that note?
Oh, yeah. That's very interesting. That was found tucked inside of a book at the Fat Island Library. It's the actual note left by the ghost pirate LeChuck when he kidnapped Governor Marley.
I know what it is. The lookout handed it to me just before I finished my 3 trials. I was crushed, but undaunted. I gathered a crew and I sailed to Monkey Island to save her. Not that she needed it, as it turned out.
Wow, man, you're really into this. I've got a role-playing group on Thursday nights.
This is absurd. It's like this whole wall is stuff from my personal adventures, but somehow I'm not even mentioned in your stories.
That's what's so great about this museum. Everyone makes their own connections with the exhibits, and it's highly personal and different for everyone.
That's not what I'm trying to say at all.
That's okay. You don't need to say anything. Just listen to what the exhibits tell you.
Fine.
La exposición me dice que me has robado todo. Todo mía, todo mía. Sí, Antro. Sí, es que es la locura, la locura. La locura, Antro. No se cree nada este pringao. Podemos darle una paliza a este señor, no por eso de no creer nada de lo que dice, sino por explotar becarios.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
No kidding? Wow! Are you named after Guybrush Threepwood?
I guess you could say that.
Nice.
¿Cómo que? Pero sí.
Your museum is quaint.
Thanks. It's been a personal passion of mine. I'm nuts about old-timey pirate stuff.
Old-timey?
Being around it really makes you feel like you're a part of something. Doesn't it?
I am part of something.
Antro.
Exactly.
Una cosa muy maravillosa que tiene este juego es que si le doy a la coma, puedo volver a ver el texto por si me perdí algo y darle para atrás. Y también puedo saltarme el texto. Pasar a la siguiente frase rápido por si se repiten. Como me cabreaban los anteriores. Es maravilloso, tío. Esto.
Are any of these things valuable?
The security parrot isn't just here to look piratey. John Laney's eye patch is irreplaceable. It's the highlight of the collection.
Oh.
Amazingly, I got it at a yard sale. They didn't know what they had.
Hacernos con ese parche.
Tell me about that newsletter of yours.
The Pirate Times. We publish pirate news, pirate stories, pirate poetry, all things piratey, really.
Esto dice el refrán, que el tiempo todo lo cura, ¿no? El ASMR cuando escribe el señor.
I see you wear a peg leg, despite having both of your original legs.
Just part of the docent's outfit, for the tourists. Kids always want to try it on.
That's charming and creepy at the same time.
This is a museum for people who think attacking ships and murdering the crew for profit sounds fun.
Touché. I'm going to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that's excellent! Super retro. If you need a place to display it, I know a convenient museum.
I'll have a look around.
Please do.
Qué tío más loco. ¿Qué? Un engranaje.
Why do you have this big gear?
It's from the Melee Clock Tower. Stolen during a pirate raid nearly 75 years ago. It was recently found at an inn on St. Martin, where it was being used to mill corn. I traded some old furniture for it that we had in the back room.
Has anyone thought about putting it back in the clock?
Nah. If the clock started working, it would only confuse people.
Me acaba de flipar. Si el reloj empezara a funcionar, la gente se quedaría a cuadros. Hay un engranaje para... esto huele a pistaca. Pero fíjate que el engranaje no lo llego a ver a no ser, y esto es algo que también me impresiona, a no ser que me vaya al fondo de la sala. ¿Veis esto, no? Voy a ir para atrás y es cuando se ve el engranaje. O sea, es para flipar. Es para flipar, es que estoy flipando con todo, tío. Oh, otra tarjeta de trivia. El vendedor de escorbutifarras. No tiene olfato, no oye bien, es miope, no sabe cantar. Oh, yeah. ¿Comida para loros? ¡Oh! ¡Comida para loros!
It's cracker mix. Some assembly required.
¡Ah! ¡La cogí! Nice. 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 A lo mejor para este loro no, pero a lo mejor el otro... Hemos visto otro loro, ¿verdad? Sí, en la cerrajera. Cerrajera.
Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet.
No hay que mojarlas, ¿no? Estas.
It doesn't seem interested.
No parece interesado. Pero habrá que probar con el otro loro. ¿Quieres un perrito? No, a lo mejor este señor quiere un perrito. ¿Quieres un perrito? ¿No? ¿No quieres? ¿Y esto? ¿Quieres esto? Se me fue.
You know what every good pirate museum needs? A set of horse armor.
I'll get back to you.
Increíble. No me esperaba que me aceptara eso. La verdad. Uy, mi daga ceremonial.
Pirate Times. Editor Conrad Lee. Ready to publish your unrecognized genius.
La cerrajera se rajaba. Ay, los chistes. No sé si me faltó algo por ver. Espero que no. Nos perdemos en el bosque. A ver. Igual ya no salgo de aquí.
A classic specimen of Alata needlius. A carnivorous vascular dicot known for its tasteful coloration, slight wiggle, and loads of tiny sharp teeth.
Aquí hay una tarjeta.
Ooh, purple flowers. These must be catmint, or wisteria, or sweet rocket.
Uy, una serpiente ahí. Guajetas.
Ah.
Bajo el acantilado de Monkey Island hay... un portal a otro juego. Lava, un árbol de goma, dolor, solo dolor. El acantilado de Monkey Island. Oh. F.
Ew. I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
F. Ah, me salí. Oh.
I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Ah, sin mapa estoy perdido. Ya. ¿Y la isla? No está habilitada. A ver.
Meathook's museum is gone. So is the cable to his island. It's just as well, given the worldwide rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle shortage.
No hay pollos con poleas. F. F los
This
pollos.
was where the fantastic Flying Fettuccine Brothers circus used to be.
Ay, los hermanos
Nothing left but
Fettuccini.
old tentpole holes. Wow, I could have had a totally different future if I'd stayed with them.
Ya no hay, tampoco. Vaya.
Wow, it's worse than I imagined.
Aquí teníamos que coger algo para Stan. O Tans. ¡Ja! Se le cayó la este. Pobrete.
It says, Tan's previously owned vessels. So sad. Stan's used to be the best place to buy used ships.
Bueno.
The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush? The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day. The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush? The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush?
Necesito ese cepillo de dientes.
I don't want to wreck my brand new shiny knife.
Uy, la rana. F. Yo, mira
This
eso,
used
que
to be such a
calmado.
bright, cheery place.
LOL, mira la luna. Me encanta, tío. Qué bonito, tío.
It always looks bigger on this side of the island. It always looks bigger on this side of the island.
Es que de verdad, me gusta mucho el mapa de este juego, los colores. Que sí, tía. Muy lilas, ¿eh? Ahora, ¿será que Superman se llevó todas las S para su traje? ¡Ostras, Guy! Señor, denos el cepillo, la luna es... Me da toque, ayuda. No está redonda.
There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships.
Sí, es verdad.
It's sad to see the shipyard like this.
Oh.
It's a
Más
dried up
extraña.
old sea sponge.
Es un Bob Esponja. He cogido una esponja.
Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now. There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships.
Ya está. Estoy ciega hasta con los círculos. Pero cógelo, coño. ¡Que me la lías! ¿Cuántos mástiles se pueden ver en la calle del pirata durmiente? Mástiles en la calle del pirata durmiente. ¿El pirata durmiente? Ok.
Oh, I remember the first time.
Me acuerdo de la primera vez que Stan intentó timarme.
I remember when this place used to be wall to wall with sword training gyms. Now there's nothing but trees. Progress.
No, ya está, no hay nada. ¿Ya lo hemos visto todo?
I could stare at this forever.
Mira,
That wouldn't be much fun for you.
¡Una tarjeta aquí! ¡No la vi la primera vez! ¿Qué dices? De locos. La amiga de Chucky adora... ¿Su tirachinas?
Hi there, little guy. Hi again. Oh, those new pirate leaders are real jerks. They laughed at me, and they won't fund my expedition. Why didn't you warn me?
Would you have listened?
Of course. Okay, no, probably not. It's soft and extra fuzzy.
Vamos a hacer una pausa, chicos. Momento pausa. Hola de nuevo. Gracias. Todo correcto. He guardado la partida. De nuevo, por si acaso. Por si acaso, que ya saben lo que pasa. A ver, bueno, ahora nos vamos a enfrentar al momento... momento puzzle, porque ahora ya... sabes lo que te digo, ¿no? Llega el momento de marearme y de dar vueltas como una loca.
It's good for relieving stress.
Ayuda a liberar el estrés, a estrujar la esponja. Ah. No sé combinar nada, socorro. Ah.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
It'll turn out to be a t-shirt or something.
Es una camisa o algo así, dice. ¿Hay un señor nuevo otra vez? ¿Pero por qué van apareciendo mesas nuevas con señores que antes no estaban? ¿Qué pasa?
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you.
Este no estaba antes.
Hi.
Pirata aseado.
Are you my waiter? I want the excellent dish I had at the governor's mansion last week. I don't know what it's called, but it was sort of, you know, a hot food.
Yeah, but I'm not...
It had ingredients in it or something.
I'm not your waiter.
I already told your incompetent cook this, but he still hasn't brought me my dinner.
I don't work here. I'm not a waiter.
Hop to it!
Right away, sir.
Buenas, Talos. Yar. Fantasmas en el ska. Qué maravilla, Isabel, qué maravilla. Qué bien quedan esos fantasmas. Mira, uno murió aquí. Mirad el suelo. ¡Pero loco!
Yo ho!
Es el nuevo uno. No, es la continuación de la saga, Talos. El siguiente nuevo juego. Donde Ron Gilbert le pone rumbo aquí a la aventura. A ver si me faltó alguna tarjeta escondida por aquí.
Looks like a mugshot.
Oler.
Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday.
¿Hay una tarjeta aquí detrás? ¿Pero esta no la había cogido ya o...? ¿Qué dice Guybrush cuando atraca en una isla? ¿Ves? Cachis en la mar.
The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old.
Voy a ver si le puedo dar algo a este señor. ¿Esto? Ah, no quieres. ¿Esto?
Would you make crackers if I gave you some cracker mix?
That stuff is strictly for home and office use. We pros don't touch it.
¿No me haces las galletas? No. Qué malo. Recordar por qué llevo una rana.
The voodoo lady said it was a forgiveness frog.
La rana del perdón. Yo tenía que pedirle perdón a alguien. Sí, ¿no? Ahora no me acuerdo. Vale.
Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Let's pretend I was really considering this. What sort of pirate qualifications have you got, exactly?
Lo estaba pensando. Era nada. Ya, yo es que no recordaba nada y digo, pero Guybrush siempre habla, no es raro que no diga nada y pues era nada así. Lo estaba pensando porque no recordaba ninguna frase. Y esas tarjetas no vuelven a aparecer, ni idea, no creo. No tiene pinta. Si lo vuelves a rejugar, supongo. Esa rana es como la recordadora de Harry Potter. El problema es recordar lo que has olvidado. Exactamente.
I completed the 3 trials.
Trials?
It's how they used to make their bones in the old days.
Well, I was a director of combat operations for the British Navy, and I've written 2 books on ship-to-ship tactics.
I'm a founding member and co-director of the Red Fleet and hold records for civilian casualties from San Domingo to Venezuela.
I'm an expert in 17 forms of hand-to-hand combat, 3 of which I invented. I served with Bellamy, Teach, and Roberts before they each met an untimely end that I might have had nothing to do with.
Just so you know, this is the kind of resume we expect.
Oh.
Pero
Are you
no.
sure I can't persuade you to...
Yes.
¿Y los diálogos? Volveré a intentarlo con nuevos
Are you
jefes
sure I...
Yes.
No, se habían un montón de preguntas. ¿La vela?
Fancy.
Yo ho!
Yarr!
Parece que cada vez que entro a esta taberna hay algo nuevo dentro. Oye, Morkan, tú ya pasaste por aquí, o sea, vas... ¿Estás jugando? En plan, por delante mía. Ah, vale. Guay. Bien, 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 bien.
The queen always gives way to a new queen. She vanished along with the ship. I told her not to go.
Hello, Mr. Brush.
Hiya. It doesn't seem interested. Oh, I'd really like some crackers.
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
No puede ser. ¡Hola, Kenneth! Voy un poco más adelante nada más. Pero está jugando ahora, ¿no? Para... ¿O qué? Porque... Claro.
Hello again.
Hey,
Tell me again about how to have keys made. It's exciting.
It's pretty...
¿Eso es una cerradura?
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
Oh... Señora, dígame algo.
The secret smells like popcorn.
¿Perdona?
Some islands you should not visit. But what can you do?
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Echo de menos al señor de aquí, del viejo
The note
bazar.
says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Pero yo me dejé este trivial y no estoy ciega. A ver si...
Employees only. It seems to be stuck closed.
Está atascada. No te creo, tío. Mis nuevos vecinos acaban de escuchar mi primer grito. El timing. Dios, el timing.
I don't see anything useful here.
No veo nada útil con el ojete ese.
It's good for relieving stress.
Por si acaso. No sé si se combina así. ¿Otra? El volcán de Monkey Island está lleno de documentos desechados de diseño de videojuegos, agua, magma, lava. A la policía mi vecina grito fuego, ayuda. Ten cuidado cuando estés en tu casa, detrás de cualquier puerta está Jimmy.
I got my golden key. But then, that is not enough.
Señora, tíreme la llave.
Lights
Hágame el
out
favor.
always come sooner than you think.
Ajá.
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid!
Estoy comprobando las cerraduras de toda la ciudad.
I can read the serial number. I'll write it down so I don't forget.
¡Tengo un número! ¡Sí! ¿Y tú? Tu cerradura está como jodidamente rota.
Word of advice, kid. Stick to the narrow.
Most of this serial number has been rubbed off.
Está casi borrado, claro. De ahí no sales, my friend. Tengo un número y lo he apuntado ¿en dónde? ¿Aquí? A ver. Oh, vamos a llevárselo a la cerrajera. A ver qué me dice.
Hi there.
Hi.
Están.
This is the number for the jail cell lock. Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. Good choice on the lock. These are really sturdy. It's the same kind they use over.
Ay, qué lela.
Oh, wow. What a coincidence. I had no idea.
¿Será Lela? ¿En serio? Venga, hasta luego.
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid!
A fondo, ¿viste? My friend, tengo la llave.
Jail is like a bad breakfast. Small, greasy, and hard to swallow.
Otis, the authorities have reconsidered your case and decided that you should go free.
I'm very grateful to the authorities and will not mention their name should any awkward questions be asked. Good luck, Stan. I hope you get acquitted.
Oh, it's in the bag, friend, but thanks.
I'll stay on this side of the bars, just in case.
Darn it! I've been trying to inventory the spiders, but they keep eating each other, and I have to start over.
¿Qué ha dicho de las arañas? ¿Qué le pasa?
I already copied the serial number. I'll stay on this side of the bars. Just, I don't remember this place being so leaky.
Quiero absorber el agua. Con la esponja.
Hot diggity, what a day, huh? No thanks, I'm about to be acquitted. Escaping looks bad.
Déjame abrirte.
Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
Stan?
See you later.
Yep.
I don't remember this place being so leaky.
Music just makes you want to tap your...
Pero... ¡Esta tarjeta yo ya la cogí, Morkan! Yo cogí una tarjeta... Lo que pasa es que, claro, cuando me pregunta otra cosa, creo, ¿no? Sí, me pregunta otra cosa. La Capitana came Capsay. Yo, lo que había... Sí. La pregunta es diferente. ¿Te acuerdas? La pregunta, de hecho, era la de la fecha de cuando... de un tío que cuando empezó a trabajar en... ¿Sabes? No sé si te acuerdas. La capitana Kate Capsay fue encarcelada injustamente por cargos falsos. No aparece en ningún juego de Monkey Island. Vaya. Cucas. Oh, vaya. Sí, están como variando las preguntas, sí. Por eso te digo esa, David Foss, exacto. Dirige una tienda de ataúdes de segunda mano en la isla de Fat. Se hizo gobernadora de la isla Melee. Nice. Van cambiando, pero es que yo ya cogí una aquí en el mismo sitio y ahora es otra diferente. Entonces, lo que me sorprende es que haya otra vez ahí una tarjeta en el mismo sitio. Entiendo que vayan cambiando, porque ya la que no pude responder... O sea, ir pillándolo. Eso tiene pinta de algo. Señora, dime un libro de estos. No me presta... Uy. Te lo pagaré.
Pay for it. I don't need your money.
Oh, vaya. Pero podemos hablar normal sin espadas. ¿Qué le pasa a esta señora?
I don't really have anything to say.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor
Qué
stuff.
vestidura más grande, de verdad, ¿eh? Oye, ¿puedo abrir el barco? En plan, ¿me lo llevo? ¿No?
I've always thought this looked like my old ship.
¿Y si le meto esto? Uy.
I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey.
Pescadito. Se puede hablar sin espadas. Espadas y ¿dónde está la diversión? Claro, es que ellos se divierten así. ¿Puedo entrar? ¿No? Ah, pues, vale. Es que claro. ¿Y aquí puedo? No. Ahí, en esa puerta de ahí, en esta no, no. ¡Ay, que yo no quería picar en usted! Señora pesada, güey.
I don't really have any.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy.
Está bici ella. Está en bici. Bici total. Vale, necesito el cepillo de dientes. Necesito algo para abrir esto, a lo mejor. ¡Ah! Hostia, segundo grito. Segundo grito. O sea, madre mía. Ay.
Pirate Times. Editor Conrad Lee. Ready to publish your unrecognized genius. It's good for relieving stress, especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet. It's soft and extra fuzzy. The voodoo lady said it was a forgiveness frog. There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used.
Voy a ver si me encuentro a ese señor en otro lado. Ah, esta la miramos. Esto es... No. ¡Eh! ¡Mira Morgan otra vez! ¿Lo ves? Esta ya la cogí. ¿Cuántas ventanas iluminadas hay en la mansión de la gobernadora? Espera, esta ya no me la han preguntado. Se me acaba de repetir una pregunta, Morgan. La primera pregunta que se me repite. ¿20? F. Puse antes. What the fuck. Así que podemos llegar a aceptar, acertarla. ¿Qué me pasa a mí, oye?
Is this a left hook or a right hook?
That once belonged to the dread pirate Meat Hook. Supposedly he was ambidextrous.
Claro.
Also, he used to live right here, on Melee.
Ya, fallé una pregunta antes por eso. Es que, claro, no me acordaba el aspecto que tenía, pero ahora sí. Ahora sí. Voy a hablar con el cartógrafo porque a lo mejor tiene... ¿Eh? ¿Vieron eso? Vi algo ahí en el bosque. Aparte de esos ojos, vi una sombra. ¡Ah! Hay un señor ahí en el bosque. Buah. Calle menor, muelles. Calle menor, calle menor. Calle menor. Aquí.
Hey, Wally.
¡Oh! ¡Apareció otro monoculo!
Tell me again what you need to make me a map to the mop tree.
Just bring me a
Una
sliver of the...
estrella.
Bye.
Espera, porque hay otro monoculo.
Better to have one for each eye.
If you say so.
¿Perdona? Uy, me equivoqué de botón.
If one monocle is good, two is better.
No me lo creo. No me lo creo. ¡Ah!
this was a good idea. They magnify stuff even
Gracias
better
por
since I
esa
stuck them together.
raid estelone maravillosa, bonita. Bienvenidos a todos. Todos que estaban viendo Return of Monkey Island, chicos. Bienvenidos. Muy buenas, yo soy ardashe, streamer de variedad de videojuegos y aquí jugamos a todo. Así que, bueno, ahí estamos. ¿Qué tal, Xavi? Lord Gora, muy buenas. Hostia, ahora me voy a poner a mirar todas las cerraduras otra vez. Morgan, pero que este juego... ¿Sabes lo que te quiero decir, no? ¿Sabes lo que te quiero decir, no? De locos.
The scrollwork is nice. There are no numbers.
¿Qué coño había en la cerradura, tío? Salió de la caja fuerte el alien. ¡Ah! ¡Pero bueno! ¡Pero bueno! Xavi le ha regalado una suscripción de nivel 1 a Estelone. ¡Hala! Pero por favor, le ha devuelto el favor a Estelone. ¡Qué maravilla! Muchísimas gracias. A ver, porque es que...
The scrollwork is nice, but there are no numbers here.
No numbers here. Vamos a buscar más cerraduras. Cerraduras. Cerraduras everywhere. Hasta un reloj... ¿Puedo mirarlo con esto? Ella mira todo con la lupa ahora. Porque claro. No. Nice. ¿Este que está borrado? No. Pues termina de borrarlo. Señora, ¿qué hace? Buscar una pista.
I don't see anything useful here.
Mi nuevo buscador de pistas. Uy, cómo corre. Qué rápido, qué maravilla. Qué maravilla. Tú usas esto en todas partes. Señora, ¿quiere una lupa de estas? Dígame algo.
He's doomed. But that's what you get when you get involved with a woman of station.
Hola, lo que ha dicho la señora.
Hey, kid.
¿Qué pasa? Están ahí dentro, están
No offense,
mejor.
but I want to be sure.
Most of this serial number has been rubbed off.
Mica, te vas a quedar ahí para siempre. Vale. Pues me voy a para afuera. Al museo.
Ah, crystal clear. I'll just write that down.
Arda, confirma, me ha salido otra tarjeta en el almacén, pero en un sitio diferente a ti. ¡Oh! En otra esquina diferente a mí. Ah, son randoms y van apareciendo por ahí en cualquier... Por eso yo habían tarjetas que en ciertos puntos no la había visto y luego apareció como por arte de magia. O sea, ¡qué interesante! Morgan. Hay que tener los ojos abiertos, qué guay, qué random, mola mucho, Me pasa igual que cogiste tarjetas que a mí no me habían salido. Pues mira, ya sabes tú de qué va el tema. Mola mucho, me encanta. Visitar cerrajería.
Hello, Mr. Brush.
Hola, cerrajera. Tengo aquí una nota.
Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. This will be for a high-end display case. You a collector?
Yeah. Stamps.
¿Isabel? ¡Que me ahoga! Menos mal que no me llegué a atragantar. Ahora la llave es plateada. antes era... no sé, azul. Reírme de la llave de depósito, reírse. Vaya. Cosas que pasan. Pero... si se quiere reír de la llave, se ríe, déjalo. Cosas suyas. Cuando te vi tomando ya era demasiado tarde. ¡Ya le había dado! ¡Ah! Me fue. Oli. Pero este señor está aquí, no creo que sea...
Whoa! That's not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock. Looking good. I like things neat. That's folded perfectly. That'll do, Parrot. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the museum while I figure out what's going on with my display case lock.
La que acabo de liar.
Welcome back. I checked the display case and it seems fine, so we're open for business again.
Vaya.
It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it.
Whoa! That's not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock. Gotta get these edges perfect. Mum would be proud. That's folded perfectly.
Quería darle al loro. Quería darle al loro las galletas, pero no me dejaba.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the museum while I figure out what's going on with my display case
la
lock.
otra pantalla. Es que quería darle al loro las galletas.
Once upon a time, I won a t-shirt right here on the front lawn.
Welcome back.
Aquí hay que hacer
Please try
algo.
not to touch anything that seems like you're not supposed to touch it.
También quiero encerrarlo a él ahí, pero no me deja moverme justo cuando se mete en la habitación y no sé cómo llegar ahí. Vamos a ver si podemos encerrarlo.
Whoa!
Quería
That's not supposed to be
calmar
unlocked.
al loro, pero...
I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the
Es que
lock.
no me puedo mover.
Crisp?
Me metí en el almacén, hola. Pero el loro sigue hablando. ¿Lol?
That's folded perfectly.
No puedo moverme ahora.
That'll do, Parrot.
Claro, es como una
I'm gonna
alarma
have to
antirrobo.
ask you to leave the museum
Sí.
while I figure out what's going on with my display
Le
case
quiero
lock.
dar una galleta, pero no me deja. Ay, loro, ¿tú qué comes? ¿Comes galletas?
Welcome back. I checked the display case and it seems fine, so we're open for business again.
Te calles. ¿Cuántas veces voy a repetir esto yo? Loro, ¿te puedo poner un corcho en la boca? Para que no... Fua, es que claro, vete a probar.
It doesn't seem interested.
Es que no me deja...
That's not supposed to be
Tengo como
unlocked.
pocos segundos para...
I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock. Left first, then right. Mum would be proud. That's folded perfectly.
No me deja... Le meto el puñal al pájaro y lo mato, ¿no? Qué bruto.
That'll do,
Qué
Parrot.
bruto.
I'm gonna have to ask
Oh,
you to
es que
leave the
probar cada
museum.
objeto es una putada. Ok, hay que repetir la escena 20 veces.
Welcome back. Please try not to touch anything that seems like you're not supposed to touch it. Whoa! That's not supposed to... I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock. I like things...
¡No veo!
That's folded perfectly. That'll do, Parrot. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the museum while I figure out what's going on with my display
A lo
case
mejor
lock.
mientras hago esto puedo robar otra cosa que no sea eso y a lo mejor... Claro.
Welcome back. I checked the display case and it seems fine, so we're open for business again.
No sé. Da fuck.
Whoa!
A lo mejor
That's
no
not
tengo
supposed to be
todavía lo que
unlocked.
necesito.
I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock. Left first, then right. Looking good.
Primero
That's
izquierda,
folded
luego derecha,
perfectly.
dice. Dice primero izquierda, luego derecha.
That'll do, Parrot. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the museum while I figure out what's going on with my display case lock.
Pregúntale a la Tekken del otro chat. En un chat está todo normal, en el otro he borrado un mensaje, ¿me explicáis? ¡Ay! No sé qué hacer con el loro. Da fuck. Es que al final quiero usar todos los putos objetos porque...
Welcome back.
Maldito juego.
I checked the display case and it
Sí,
seems
quemó al
fine,
loro con la
so
vela.
we're open for business again.
Es algo no
Eye
estoy-
patch worn by Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces.
Es que se viene aquí a doblar no sé qué cosa y luego dice primero izquierda, luego derecha. Digo, este señor está fumado. Y si me meto aquí antes que él, no pasa nada. Pero se escucha el loro igualmente. Eso es súper curioso. A lo mejor tengo que llevarme el engranaje. No, eso tiene que pesar mucho, ¿no? ¡Ah! Igual todavía no tengo lo que tengo que hacer aquí, no lo sé. Y se ató al loro. Ya no sé qué probar con él.
That's not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock. Gotta get these edges perfect.
That is a really big parrot.
That's folded perfectly. That'll do, Parrot. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the museum while I figure out what's going on with my display case lock.
Ay, no sé.
I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one. Oh, I used to love these when I was 6.
Welcome back. Please try not to touch anything that seems like you're not supposed to touch it.
Ay. Yo creo que es algo con el loro.
It's a working parrot. That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet.
Para loros sanos.
It doesn't seem interested.
Este loro no quiere comer. No, último intento.
That's not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock. Gotta get these edges perfect.
It doesn't seem
That's folded perfectly. That'll do, Parrot.
cago en todo.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the museum while I figure out what's going on with my display case lock.
F. Me encanta cómo anda este señor por ahí. Pero es que no... Si no son las galletas no entiendo. Es que aquí no tienes que pensar lógicamente, recuerda. Lo más ilógico va a ser, ¿sabes? Entonces, ese es el problema. Yo es que pienso muy lógico para este juego. El pensamiento lateral. Hay que tener el pensamiento lateral. Para el próximo cumple ya sé que regalarte 100 formas de cocinar un loro. No puedo entrar ahí. Tampoco tengo nada para aquí. Vamos a ver. Y el cocinero no quiere cocinármelas.
Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet. Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet.
Es que no puede ser. Mira la carne aquí.
Oh, you look like the health inspector tasted your stew. Or you did.
Worse. Marlin is here.
Who?
The customer I have nightmares about. He's the only importer of yak fat on the island, so I need to keep him happy, but he makes that impossible. Today he wants me to make him a dish that he ate last week at some kind of event at the governor's mansion. But of course he doesn't remember what it's called or know what's in it or even remember what color it was. He says he thinks it has ingredients in it. I don't have the slightest idea what to make.
Esto no lo habíamos mirado.
Where did he say he had the dish he wants you to make?
At the governor's mansion. It's probably some exotic, weird-tasting thing from a swanky
Pero es que la señora no me deja ningún libro.
If I brought you a recipe, could you make it?
Of course. I'm a cook. See the hat?
Por supuesto.
Oh, look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
I do know a great stew recipe for monkey heads, but I can't think about that right now.
Mierda.
Can I ask you again about the mop I need to make?
Sure.
Esto nada.
Remind me how to find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is.
Seguro que se busca el árbol en el bosque.
Okay, thanks.
Vale. Necesitamos un libro. Ahora sí. Para una receta.
Would you make crackers if I gave you some cracker mix?
That stuff is strictly for home and office use. We pros don't touch.
The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk.
Pero la señora esta no me deja... ¡Oh! ¡Una tarjeta aquí debajo ahora! De locos. Morcan de locos. ¿Qué tiene la caja de la bodega en la parte delantera? ¿Qué tiene la caja de la bodega en la parte delantera? Dios, ¿no será por caja? Y luego aquí hay una vela. Una vela.
Pirate Times. Editor Conrad Lee. Ready to publish your unrecognized...
Hay que hablar con la señora para... ha sonado algo turbio, ¿eh? No, este es que me lo pegas. Buah, llevo todo el día así, tío. ¡Oh! ¡Una tarjeta otra vez aquí! Repe. El desarrollo del primer Monkey Island fueron tipo durísimos para el equipo.
I could stare at this forever, but that wouldn't be much fun for you.
Qué cochino, el señor se está sonando los mocos. Ah, pero con papel, pensaba que con un pañuelo. Pensaba que lo estaba haciendo en plan con la mano, tío. Bosque, museo. Mansión. ¿Tú también te qué? Necesito un libro de recetas. Ingredientes.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed.
Joder, con el
Never
último
even
libro que te...
apologized.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
La cerrajera tenía un libro en la tienda, a lo mejor me lo deja.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty.
Ah. Ah.
I'd need a lot of keys to open that.
A que cuando consiga todas estas llaves me abren la caja.
This key doesn't fit.
Uy, la llave no entra.
This key doesn't fit.
F, pero él lo intenta. Aquí no habrá algo. Frasco.
Tell me again about Laney and the eye patch.
Captain John Laney was renowned. It was said that he could fool. That legend is true, but only because the eye patch still exists. It is on display at the museum. If an enterprising person, such as yourself, were to liberate...
Got it.
Ah, para eso era el parche.
Got any other mystical advice?
No.
Oh. Vaya. Caldero impresionante. ¿Y si le tiro algo al caldero? Una rana. No. Vaya pues. Escalera sospechosa.
Hey, Wally.
en la ventana.
What's with the window ladder?
I use it.
Well, it's good.
Welcome back.
Hi. At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
Hello again. I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
¡Ah! Jo. No quiero mirar el libro de pistas.
How much for the fishing lure?
It's not for sale. This is a locksmith shop.
Ya, véndeme algo, carajo. Estas galletas tampoco las puedo coger.
Oh, I'd really like some crack.
Hands off.
These are nice.
Thanks.
I see a peninsula.
It's southern Florida.
Buenas noches, Scooby, descansa. Madre mía, la hora que es. Ya es la hora. Ya es la hora. Es que ellos se están yendo ya. Oh, tenemos que irnos. Pero
I think it's a chandelier.
Candelabro.
Looks sort of like an eye.
Estos grafitis seguro que me desvelan algo.
They all think they deserve it. Well, they do and they don't. It's a fairly good story.
Eso que Morgan ya lo ha visto.
I wonder if there will be a sequel.
¡Ah, Morgan! Oh, uy. Otra vez.
I don't see anything useful.
Es tempranísimo. No. No.
What kind of person would just paint on a wall like that?
Ya. No se me ocurre nada. Sí. No. ¡Lo perdí! ¿Y ahora qué? ¡No! ¡Gente que tire cosas al fuego! ¿Y ahora? Ya lo perdí todo. ¿Puedes parar, verdad? ¿Que lo estás perdiendo todo? Oye, he tirado un montón de cosas al fuego, a la mierda todo. Y sigue quemando, ¿qué le pasa? ¿Qué me pasa? Fabricar una fregona, buscar el árbol de palos de fregona, apoderarme del barco derecho.
Nice and hot. Wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames.
¿Pero qué? ¿Pero qué? ¡Ha avivado el fuego! ¡Fuego vivo!
Nice and hot. Wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames.
Imagino que si lo puede tirar es que no será necesario o te tocará empezar de nuevo.
Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
He tirado toda la mierda que hacía de mi inventario. En otro juego usar una cosa era para otra cosa. Yo ahí lo dejo.
Stay away from that picture.
Bueno, es que...
How's it going with that nightmare customer guy?
My stuff.
I'll see what I can...
Thanks.
Coño. Esto nunca cambiará. Lo de pasarme para la pantalla y que la líe.
Fancy.
A que voy a quemar todo el local. Y van a salir todos ahí ardiendo. Y voy a quemar el bar. Es que he tirado todo, ahora ya nada funciona. Y ahora todo lo que... Pero... me costó dinero. ¿O no? Chayo, tío.
Hey, Wally.
Tengo que ir.
Bye.
Este quería madera, pero madera yo no tengo aquí. Madera no tengo. Eso estará en el bosque, seguro. O algo. ¿No está en el...? Algo me falta por coger por ahí, seguro.
Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk.
Hey, kid! Music.
I'll stay on this side of the bars, just in case.
No, hombre, no. ¡Qué susto, tío! ¿Cómo que en pausa? ¡Ah, que puedes poner pausa! ¡Ah, que averigua! Gracias, dixper.
Jail is like a bad breakfast. Small,
No,
greasy, and hard to swallow.
Ah, lo que no me gusta es que salgan las letras en medio porque, claro, me tapan algunos diálogos. Y si quiero pausar para leer más tranquilamente, pues ya está, Arda. Deja de apretar el botón, ¿qué te pasa?
Ugh, it's that same spider. Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
Ay, que me tengo que ir, gente.
I've been to the shipyard. Your office is all boarded up,
tenía que
with
decirle
your
a Stan
toothbrush sealed inside, presumably.
Well, don't worry yourself about it then, son. I found a dead centipede in the corner that should do until they let me out.
Se está lavando los dientes con un 100 pies.
Are you sure you don't want me to break you out?
100 and...
See you later.
No.
Yep.
Claro, es que así.
It says jail rules. 1. No escaping.
¿Esto? Lámpara de la
At least the
cárcel
jail is
horrenda.
well lit.
Ya está, no hay nada
You
más
look
ahí.
like you're having a good time. That's nice.
Me tengo que ir, gente. Vámonos ya. Va. Vamos a guardar. Es que es adictivo, yo quiero seguir. Mañana más. Mañana seguimos. Sin spoilers. Sin ayudas. A ver qué sale. Cuando un difícil. Gracias, Magma, por el clip. Limpio ese potencial al mismo tiempo. 10 de 10. Mañana seguimos, ¿vale? Nos vemos. Muchas gracias a todos, chocobos. Mañana a las 7, una hora menos en Canarias. Adiós. Buenas noches. Pensar con la almohada.